Yeah, we good. We rocking. I feel like every week I'm gonna come here and talk about why I've enjoyed not being on the internet, but I also love that shit. Don't get it fucked up. I've thoroughly enjoyed the commentary on peeing for the last week. I've enjoyed every aspect of the piss conversations. I'm seeing some of my friends tweet, yo, y'all really like getting pissed on? And I'm like, nigga, if you don't get off the internet.
The golden shower shit.
Everybody saw my pee. All over the internet. And I love that I have no, like, I can scroll, see, and just put my phone down. Because look at the shit that gets y'all riled up. Who likes to get peed on?
We don't kink shame.
No, y'all speak for yourselves. That's disgusting. No, I keep hearing that. No, I do. No, I do. Because I think everybody's lying.
I just don't understand how that process goes. Like you say, let's hop in the shower real quick and then like just piss on me. Like, is that how that works?
You're asking the wrong person. That whole I don't kink shame shit, I do.
I'm just curious.
And I think all you niggas that say that are lying. I do. I think y'all niggas lying. Because if a girl approaches you with that kink too soon, you're out of here. Even if you're into it. Even if you're into it. Because everything too soon is a problem.
It's sensitivity training.
No. Ugh.
That's sensitivity training that they have.
Bro, if a girl actually puts on her night one, it's something screws loose. Screws
If a
loose.
girl actually puts on night one, imagine how many times she's been pissed on in totality. Word.
If that's her go-to, yo.
That's first base for her?
Yeah, like that. Y'all gotta. No, I'm out of here. That's like if a girl do too much freaky shit off the rip. You're gonna be like, whoa, hold up. Like,
slow down.
If the girl got your legs in the air night one, there's something. All right.
That's tough.
Like if she has you submissive night one, if she folds you into submission, you gotta think, whoa. Well, first
you can't fold it.
If you get folded into a pretzel on first night, it's insane.
And I'm saying like,
a man getting folded into a pretzel night one is crazy.
I'm saying like, if you that vulnerable in 24 hours, who are you? As a man, you're a little slut.
She got your crib looking like onions. That's crazy.
And then like she tucks you in night one. Like, come on. So that whole I don't kink shit.
Does that affect your masculinity?
She put you to sleep and then she out with her shorties.
Yeah, like
pissed on.
Right. with another nigga night one.
She changed you into contacts list.
That's a wild
piss drop.
That's a what?
Yo, getting pissed on and y'all just in the talking stage is crazy.
That's
getting pissed on and that not being your man or your girl is nuts.
Bro. I just think being pissed on in general is nuts. But
that's what I'm saying.
But also there's layers. So.
Like,
I just want to know what the interest is. Like, I don't understand what it is.
I don't know, so I'm not gonna say. I know I kink shame, yes, but I kink shame when it's too early. When you're married or you in a relationship for mad long, you got to do something to spice it up. If that's what's gonna work, hey, all
that's
for
not
it.
your partner to spice it up is intense.
Listen, that's how. Listen, I don't know, niggas into some shit. That's fine, cool, I get it. But I like the single girls talking about like getting pissed on. Whoa, hold up. Hey.
That means it's like
shorty.
Hey,
that means like it's like
no, it's the girls
common,
that never had a boyfriend. Girls, I'm saying, oh, what's wrong with y'all? Why y'all shaming girls like to get peed on? Hey, you never even had a man, sis. Maybe that's why you can't keep one.
That's tough. Because you smell like piss.
And you let niggas pee on you the night one, and you're scaring them off. Like yuck.
I just don't understand how that process goes. And is it always in the shower?
Like a low key one.
It has to always be in the shower. You're not doing that in bed.
What do they gain from it? What is
That's Derek. Well, actually, you know what?
That's what I'm saying.
I
you don't know.
I have no idea.
Pissy sheets is wild.
Niggas just pulling out mid-sex into pee and then ruin your whole bedroom. And then it stinks.
Yes, then it smells like asparagus.
Ugh.
I hate the internet. I hate the internet. I hate the internet.
There's a whole bunch.
I hate the internet.
42 asparagus and a couple. What else?
And regret.
And
regret. But yeah, I just want to start off once again how I'm continuing. It seems that I'm continuing to start off by talking about how much I can't stand the internet.
The internet's gonna internet, man.
It was piss. It was piss. And I keep seeing the blue face in this girl, which I've been begging the internet to leave me alone for fucking months.
I was dead ass thinking about that. like
That's
10
all I see.
minutes ago.
Like, please give me a fucking break.
I just don't know why she hasn't fixed her tooth.
I think it's part of the brand.
That's a bad brand.
That's like AD.
Well, there's a lot of
that's
bad-
AD and
that's-
AD
That's a
and
lot of
Unibrow.
bad brands,
What?
but that takes the cake.
Trust me, that tooth thing is the least of their worries from what I keep seeing on the internet. Because I do my best to avoid that because I think that shit is, oh my God.
She dropped a music video today
All right, come on, man.
with clips of like that interview, which she got dragged out of.
That's why you can't believe anything.
On the internet?
You
Of
can't,
course.
yeah, you can't believe anything on the internet because all that shit was probably put together for that.
That's bad work.
Whatever, man. That messy ass network over there. Whatever. But yeah, I just want to start by saying I hate the internet. As I reacclimate myself to watching every aspect of the internet to have shit to talk about,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure I'm gonna find a lot more things to hate.
Of course.
But you know,
of course.
off the pissy note, let's play the intro. All right, welcome to where we at episode 167. Welcome to episode 167 of the Imaginary Players podcast. It's me, the one, Mr. Full Disclosure, aka Big John from the East Side Boys. You're now listening to and have always been listening to the greatest show on earth. To my immediate left is one half of the beige tandem, smoothest man on the planet. Derek, talk to the people.
Yo, this weather's trash. I'm gonna hold you. This rain and snow today was not it.
Oh, I love this shit if I don't gotta go nowhere. If I don't gotta leave
You
the
don't
house,
have to go nowhere, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, if I
but
don't-
this just started like when I was at work.
yeah,
And I was in the city.
if I don't gotta leave the house, I'm straight.
Yeah, I think shit like this is the best weather when you're in the crib, or like even just rain is a vibe. But yeah, this shit not it.
Look at Derek
But,
trying to catch a vibe after we talked about piss. Look at yeah, this nigga.
The vibe I'm here drinking is Martha Stewart wine. She definitely made this shit when she was locked up.
Little hooch.
Yeah, she made that shit when she was locked up for
She
sure.
definitely
only-
worked on the formula.
She the only real one left. Everybody else told. Anyway,
Oh no, yeah, she's standing 10 toes for sure.
that's it. Across from me is the man behind the camera. The other half of the beige tandem. Derek, talk to people. I mean, I'm sorry, Dro, talk to people. Look, I
It's
get
the
y'all
Martha
niggas
Stewart wine, you
confused.
see it?
Yeah, bro.
Nah, you niggas just
That Martha Stewart
y'all
wine.
niggas just look the same, but one's taller.
That's insane.
Niggas just look-
I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Been in a creative loop right now.
Yeah, I've been
Word,
watching.
talk about your
I've been
eventful
watching.
weekend.
I've been watching your story.
You're getting busy this week.
It's John.
I've been watching
It's
your
crazy
story.
because
You got notifications on your story.
whenever I post, he's dead as the first one.
He has notifications on your story.
Yeah, I need to know what you niggas is doing when y'all
That's
not here. Y'all figure out what y'all got going on.
Nah, man. I covered media for a fashion show this weekend for a friend of mine, Christian. He has his own clothing brand called New York, and it was pretty good. It was a really good event. Networked a whole bunch, met a whole bunch of new people. Nothing but great vibes. Showing his pieces and stuff like that. His clothing brand, and the craft that it takes to like actually put that out there is insane. I can't front. But this is his second fashion show. I missed the first one. I think it was in 2020. But it was fire. I can't front, bro. To be able to see that shit pop out in fruition, that shit's fire. And then a photo shoot the next day, Sunday. So it's been a pretty eventful weekend.
Look dope.
Man.
There's a lot of models and stuff like
Yeah,
that, and
man.
a lot of photographers and shit.
Yeah, man.
So a little get
whole
light
bunch
circle
of-
and everything. Felt very cultured.
Of course, of course. A lot of people from New York in general, and a couple overseas people that went out to show love and shit like that. But it was dope. It was 100% dope, man. To see that type of craftsmanship and shit.
What's up?
No, that's fire. That's fire. That's dope.
John,
Yeah,
how are you doing?
I'm out here, man. I'm hanging in there, doing the best I can.
Mhm.
Some days are good, some days are bad, and that's just, that's the state we're in. Today's a good day. We're recording.
Mm-hmm.
The lights are on. I'm good, man. I cannot complain. I haven't been doing anything special. No, I haven't been doing anything interesting.
I mean, not with this weather shit.
Yeah, I haven't been doing anything super duper interesting besides working, and that's it. And trying to get us set up for the next 6 to 8 months here.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, we got a bunch of cool stuff coming, man, and always rest in power and rest in paradise to the founder and the beginning of this podcast, Ty. I love you, I miss you, man.
Yes.
So yeah, let's get started. All right, everyone's getting fired.
I seen that.
Uh,
I
the
seen.
major tech companies, Microsoft and I believe Amazon, let go about 12,000 workers each.
Damn.
I seen Google too.
Google, excuse me, yes,
Google
Google.
I won't say fun.
Also let go 12,000 people.
It's a couple of brands, honestly.
Um,
A couple of big companies.
And
That's tough, man.
it is. And I keep seeing the internet's that stupid ass, oh, the severance package. I'm sure the severance packages are amazing. But that doesn't take away the anxiety and the fear of just not having a job when you're laid off.
Mm-hmm.
These major corporations are simply, from what I understand, just doing layoffs to increase stock. They're not in a profit. These aren't profit issues. They're just cutting what I believe is just what they deem as unnecessary slack. I'm sure it's the employees that have been there for an extended period of time that make the most money are probably the ones getting fired because you can probably hire one other person to another person at half the cost, because that's just how business works.
Just to give a very brief description of it, Google is cutting 12,000 jobs globally. Microsoft plans to lay off 10,000 workers. Salesforce to cut 8,000 people in restructuring plan, and Amazon confirms more than 18,000 employees to be laid off. It's a lot of fucking people.
I mean, in the grand scheme of those companies, no, but it is just fucked up because the company is so big that you can't manage all these layoffs that you're doing at once, and that's what causes people to fucking go into work and not be able to just use their IDs because you just don't have enough manpower to fire all these people at once. No one's HR is that big.
Of course, man.
And now it becomes this big-ass story, which I have my own conspiracy theories about because I don't know.
I think it's crazier, like when it comes to such a large amount of employees being laid off like that. Like, it's not even like you're getting chosen specifically to get laid off due to like maybe like your lack of X, Y, and Z. It's just like from this point to this point, it's just getting laid off.
Batch
and like
just
you're
got
either
selected.
lucky or you're not to be in that bunch. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's crazy to me because it's like you really
because you could be outperforming 100%. I'm assuming, and you just unfortunately in that one batch of fucking whole bunch of.
I think that's crazy.
Yeah,
you know, because you're really just a number to these companies.
And
Man.
Oh, for sure.
100%, bro.
Which
is sad, but
I always tell people, take your career in your own hands. Don't feel like you're too good to move, and if you need to jump around. Right now, I wouldn't recommend, if you got a job, do your best to hold on to that shit because
we're in the first quarter. It's kind of tough.
Not even that. I mean, the first quarter is where most people hire because people are still getting their budgets for the next year set up. So January and February, everybody's trying to get their budget for the rest of the year. So that is usually when hiring happens. But at the same time, we are probably by Q4 of this year, there's an anticipated recession. You want to make sure you have a job. Less jobs, higher price and everything equals recession. That's kind of how the math works. So if you can keep your job and keep your income, do that because it's nuts out here. It's nuts out here. Prayers to everybody. Me, I work in financial tech for a media company, so I'm doing my due diligence too. You know what I mean? You never know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it could really just happen to anybody. If you just
anybody. So everybody be safe out here, man. It's tough. So that's my spiel on.
sending love to all those people.
Yeah,
This
man.
time of need, which I'm sure is
Save that severance, whatever that shit is. You know.
I wonder what is in that severance plan. Like, I wonder what it is that they're providing inside of that.
I mean, it's I'm sure it's different for everybody because everybody gets paid differently. But the rumor was it's like 12 weeks pay, so about 3 months of pay, and then plus like an incremental bonus, and I think another bonus for every year you actually work for the company.
Okay.
So it should hopefully hold people over.
Yeah.
But
I mean, everyone has different living standards and stuff.
right.
Like that,
So that's what I'm
like,
saying. That shit could mean you may have your bills budgeted for the every 2 weeks. You getting all that money a month might fuck you up.
Yeah.
You know. So
It's tough, man.
I don't know.
Really
I'm praying for everybody that everybody gets a job because if all these big companies are letting people go, who the fuck is hiring?
type shit. Exactly.
You know what I mean? Who the hell's gonna hire these people? So I don't know. So
In other news, rest in peace to Randy Gonzalez
Yes.
from the Enki Boys. He passed away at the young age of 35 with colon cancer.
That's tough.
Y'all might know him from a duo with him and his son on TikTok that got both of them popular and famous. His son is really popular for reenacting a lot of movie scenes.
Mm-hmm.
And his son also has been casted and has been playing a role on the George Lopez show, Lopez versus Lopez, which is great for him and his family. It seems like at least if I was in that situation, which is a horrible situation to be in, like I know him passing, as unfortunate as it is, I know he probably was happy for the fact that at least he's built something for his son, at least, that when he's gone, his son will be well off. Because they've built they've grown a large following since TikTok has started, and they've posted like massive content, enough to the point for him to get casted in a primetime show at that. Because it's a primetime show, that Lopez
She gets a
show.
whole bunch of views.
I think it's like ABC or NBC is one of those shows, one of those networks. But it's like a primetime show, so like that's good for his son. But RIP to Randy Gonzalez, man. It's very unfortunate. It's very sad.
Yeah, man. Prayers to his family. Prayers to anybody going through a loss. Prayers to the holidays just finished up. Prayers to everybody going through a loss, man. It's just it sometimes it just seems like it doesn't stop. So just praying for everybody, and find your tribe or a place where you can feel at peace or feel safe, where you can really let your emotions go, man. Because Lord knows I understand. So, yeah, prayers to his family. That sucks. That cancer shit is fuck that, man. But
Sure.
all right, on to some lighter shit. We got some these shout outs I love. This is my type of shout outs. It's only two of them.
I had a question in regards to the first one.
Yeah. What the Drake one?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're shouting out Drake's
So shout out to Drake for having the
two-night Apollo show, yeah.
Looked great. Wish I was there. Looked like it was a great time.
I think a lot of people wish they were there.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
Looked like a very intimate show.
It looked like
It was pretty much a B-side show.
Yeah.
It was a Drake B-side show.
And that was where my question lies.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to pull up the track listing for the performance rather from what he performed. I just had a question. What do y'all consider B-side? Like he performed Over My Dead Body, Wu-Tang Forever, Trust Issues, Marvin's Room, Say Something, Best I Ever Had, Headlines. A lot of stuff from No New Friends. A lot of stuff from earlier in his career. Granted, he's been on a run for over a decade already.
Yeah.
But
That nigga gonna throw his compliment in there.
Nah,
gonna
but
slide
he-
his compliment in there.
people were saying
been
this like
around
a
for
B-
46 years, but whatever.
So people were saying it's a B-side show, and in my head I'm
Yeah,
just
it
like,
was.
what is a B-side? Like what is B-side to y'all? Because I feel like what a B-side is to you may be different than what it is like, to the music industry for the most part. Or maybe it's the same thing. I don't know. I don't really know what you call a B-side because I assume B-side is maybe your lesser popular songs.
I think. Well, for me,
or your less mainstream-ish songs.
Yeah, it's your less promoted records. I wouldn't say less. I would
so
say
you're more deep cuts.
Yeah, they're deep cut. Right? Yeah, B-sides are pretty much deep
They're
cuts.
deep
Yeah.
cuts.
They're the records that you don't promote as much that are ingrained within the album.
I think they're like less attentive, like less attention to, in a way. But I know it's kind of counterintuitive because some of those songs are like really big.
Which goes to my follow-up question.
No, he did perform some big records. Like
Big
he performed nonstop.
No.
That's a
He
single.
he performed singles also.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like when you become an artist of that magnitude, or even like a Hove who had
Yeah.
a B-side concert
Right.
at one point,
Mhm.
like I don't think they have B-sides personally. Maybe Hove more so does have B-sides because he has at this current time a more extensive catalog. Not a more extensive because I feel like Drake's is obviously more diverse.
Yeah.
But Hove has more albums out in general than Drake does at this current point in time.
I mean, it's getting kind of close.
No, for sure, it is getting close.
Yeah,
And Drake's is way
Drake got
more
like
diverse,
9
so
of
it's a
them
little
things.
different.
Drake got like 9 of them things now at this point, right?
Yeah, how
Or
many
8.
albums Hove has?
I think 11.
About 10, 11.
Just him.
Yeah.
Because it's like the Rockefeller album.
Yeah,
Interesting.
solo albums I think 11. I
Yeah.
don't. Yeah, we could look that up.
So it's like so it's like what is a B-side? Granted, that is what a B-side record is. I feel like when you become an artist of this magnitude, I feel like you don't have B-side records.
like Over My Dead Body to me is a B-side.
But you see, that was a single to his first album.
No, it wasn't.
Over My Dead Body, yeah, that was.
No, that was the intro to Take Care, right? So
No. Over My Dead Body was
That's on Take Care.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it. That was
Was
the
it?
first record. Yeah, that's not.
but that was a single though.
Nah. So the single from Take Care was the Rihanna record, What's the one with the Weeknd?
But there's like 5 singles.
Yeah, Over My Dead Body. He didn't shoot no video for that. It wasn't. He didn't put any money behind it. So it's a deep cut that I feel like a B-side is a record that is a record that is a cult classic.
Oh,
Not
you know what I'm
something.
confusing Over My Dead Body with that first song, the single from the first album that Rita Ora was in the video. Oh, fuck.
Who?
You know who
I
Rita
haven't-
Ora is.
I haven't
Yeah,
heard
but I'm
of
not
it.
gonna say it. I know who she is. But I'm not gonna say it.
Over. Just over. That's it. Just over. I'm confusing Over with Over My Dead Body.
Oh
That's what
God,
it was.
yeah, he never needed to perform that.
Yeah. But Over was the single. That's why.
Yeah.
From
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, Over My Dead Body is it's like a cult classic. B-sides are more so fan favorite records as opposed to records that you feel you need to put money behind, that you need to push, that the label puts money into. Like Over My Dead Body is one of the records. Like him performing Trust Issues. I don't even think is that even on an album?
It's on the Care Package album.
Yeah, right. So it's not even on an album. Marvin's Room, as popular as it was, it's just a fan favorite record.
I think that's one of his. Well, it's not one.
That's one. To me, that's one of Drake's best songs.
I think
but-
I personally think that's Drake's best song in his discography.
You know.
But that's me.
And he also performed, I believe, "Feel No Ways." That's like,
Yeah.
that might be one of my favorite Drake records ever. But that
Yeah,
wasn't a
Feel
song
No-
that was like promoted. Even the songs he picked from Honestly Nevermind. What was the record he picked from Honestly Nevermind? What is that record?
Well, he performed Sticky.
Not Sticky. Sticky's the A-side record. To me, on that album.
Yeah, I'm looking at the track listing right now. Oh, Massive.
Massive.
Calling
Actually,
My Name.
never mind. No, Calling My. Actually, those are all.
That's what I'm saying. Like all his songs, like
No,
I-
all
like,
those
his
re-
songs
all
are
those
big
records were
songs,
all
you
those
know?
records were the big records from the album. The album felt like a fucking B-side because I was received. But anyway, I feel like the way it seemed like he put that shit together from just watching the videos and it looked beautiful. And him doing it at the Apollo is so impactful.
Brought out Dipset. Brought out Uzi.
Bringing out Dipset twice is fire.
Shout out Harlem.
Yeah, and all you hating ass niggas, stop.
With the mink. With
Yeah,
the
I'm like,
mink.
God, shut the fuck up. Yes, he's paying homage to somebody. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Yes, stop. It's weird.
People just love to hate.
Motherfuckers is
You know what I'm
haters.
saying?
Yeah, like shut up.
I thought it was cool he brought out Uzi. That's not someone who I would think he would bring out.
Uzi just loves being in New
Yeah,
York.
and that nigga did
So
that for the
Uzi's
kids.
from New York at this
Yeah,
point.
Uzi just loves New
I
York.
saw a video of him on TikTok say in some Dominican household.
Yeah, like
dancing.
Uzi just be in New York.
You know
He's-
what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, NPC just somewhere.
yeah, Uzi is from New York
Yeah.
at this point.
Don't get me wrong. Uzi love him some Philly though. Don't
Oh, yeah,
Nah,
for
he
sure.
do, of
He
course.
bounced back and forth.
Yeah, but I think I think it's fire. A lot of people were asking like, why is Drake doing this show? I don't know. I have no idea. He just put an album out, so I don't know what he could be promoting. Maybe he's got a documentary or something coming out. I don't know.
Well, he did say in that interview with Rap Radar like
He's
4
going
or
on
5
tour.
years ago that he wanted to do a B-side show, and it seems like this is what
Oh,
that
that
was.
that makes sense.
So it seems like that's what this wasn't at the same time. It's also at the Apollo, which is just another like caveat on top of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just know his documentary is going to be crazy because I always see a camera following him in all his performances, but you don't see that footage anywhere.
Oh no,
That documentary is going to be crazy. in
he's
10
just
years.
fooling. He's just fooling y'all. Drake don't even shoot videos no more. He just have niggas follow him around and cut it.
Yo,
That nigga, no, Drake literally the last
No, yeah,
four
for
Drake
sure.
video, the nigga just his cameraman just follow him living life, and then he just cut it, and it's a video, and
what's
you
his name?
niggas
Joe?
think it's the greatest.
The Theo dude. What's his name?
Theo Scudra.
Yeah, him.
Shout out to Theo Scudra. It's like it's pretty much every. Like, I'm pretty sure like there's other people that shoot him, but like
Bro.
he's been there since like the get go.
Drake not gonna keep fooling me.
So
Talking about it's the greatest video ever. All Drake doing is running around, shooting himself, partying, drinking Mai Tais in Cancun. Put a video. Jumbo shit. What was the video before Jumbotron shit? No, Jimmy Crooks. He was just in a room rapping. Well, the one before that, yeah, he not.
Well, that was really the announcement for the album.
Whatever, nigga. The one before that, he was just running around. It was
And he also
sticky. The niggas just dancing.
he's just chilling.
Niggas just chilling, dancing with kids.
Man's just cooling.
Yeah, you're not fooling me. But that's the way to cut a budget. You just pay one guy, he cuts it and move on. I hear you, Drake.
Yeah.
I hear you. You don't gotta do none of that Kendrick shit. Renting out sets and putting a Jesus crown on his
the
head.
same way people mad about the pink mink and the Apollo shit. People also upset about the Neptune's Pharrell chains he had on and shit like that in the music video. Were you bothered by that?
No, why do people care that Drake likes people?
He's ruining what is it, mementos or history, rap history. That's what they be saying on the internet. That you hate when they talk about people pissing on other people.
Oh, it's just hating.
The internet's stupid. Why can't Drake like? People don't think Drake can like things because Drake is Drake.
You know what it is? I think people just don't like the fact that Drake could do whatever the fuck he wants because he has the money to do so.
That too.
And forget the money. It's the talent too. Because
Well, yeah,
there's plenty of niggas around here with money that will get canceled real fast for doing some shit for just being weird. Drake is he's just too talented. Like that's just what it is. Like he really can't do no wrong.
That's a fine.
Like he's gonna do something stupid or do something corny, and then he's gonna put a slap out, and we're gonna move
You know how
on.
much money he has, bro? He has so much money though that when he posted like that New Year's post, whatever, he posted a video of him getting arrested outside the country. There was no footage of that prior to him posting that. You know how much money you have to have that not be like put online and you're not getting arrested?
Type of money I need, I'll tell you.
That's crazy.
But
That's insane. But yeah, that Apollo show looked fire though. Shout out to that show and everyone that went. Looked like it
Yeah,
was a
shout
grand
out
time.
to-
Except for that one person who fell off the balcony. Hope they're all right.
yeah, I hope I'm all right.
Hope they're all right.
Yeah.
'Cause that shit look crazy.
Like, back up. But shout out to it seemed like a very intimate show, very just industry and invite only, which I think is cool. I love shit like that, even if I'm not invited. But
Yeah.
I love shit.
We gonna get there though. 'Cause
Nah, yeah,
need
I
that.
love shit that No, actually, let me reel it back. I do hate how it's getting harder to see live shows in general, but I do
That's
like.
the one thing I got to nitpick about because I saw on TikTok a lot that there's a lot of people who don't even listen to his music that were selected. to go
Oh yeah,
to.
I seen that like in the comment section.
Which like it could just be me hating, which it is. I don't give a fuck. Y'all could call me out on it, but it's like, yo, if I was there,
I was hating too, for sure.
if I was there, I'm losing my voice. I'm singing every single song. Bro.
That was the critique that the people
Like,
there weren't.
I'll fuck
necessarily
around,
Drake
sing,
fans.
and then I'll go to where that homie fell and sing like in his face, and then go back to my seat.
I don't like how you had to get these tickets. That was my
Oh,
problem with this.
but that's just
With that
promo.
whole
But
fucking,
that's
I understand that you're trying to promote your
That's
platform and
promo,
your
bro,
radio
yeah.
station. But bro, in order to get these tickets, you had to fucking listen
You had
to
to download
Sirius or whatever for
Sirius,
like
and then you
30
had to-
days at
yeah.
random time. They drop some shit, bro. Nobody got the top on that, bro.
That's on. So when it comes to artists like Drake, and when he does shit like this, I don't mind it because at this point, I'm just like, he's Drake.
Bro, someone was reselling a ticket for $7K.
Listen,
Yeah.
they do
That's
it to
insane.
not comparing the two, but like they do it to Beyonce. Like it's hard to just see these superstar performers live. Like you can't just go see Beyonce live. You have to plan your whole month around it. You can't go see this is the same way with Drake. You really just can't go see Drake live. If Hove decides to perform, you can't just go see him. Those are people I accept the difficulty from. Everybody else, I do hate that anything live is becoming difficult. I don't enjoy that. I don't like that at all. Not
Well,
at all.
the plus is that he also announced he's having a tour with 21.
Nigga, who like the difficulty in even getting those tickets is probably gonna be ridiculous. I'm
in there. That's
I'm in there. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna call everybody, pull every string, hit that. Listen, but the difficulty in getting them tickets is probably going to be,
And heck, right.
oh yeah, because no one gets them for retail.
Definitely heck right.
No one gets
But it
anything
is
for
what it
retail.
is.
Not
But
the,
we
not the way
just-
Ticketmaster set up, but they're reselling tickets.
And we just saw what happened with fucking Taylor Swift and them.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure they're gonna get it right. But Drake is an amazing live performer. I'm happy to say I've seen Drake perform 100 times at this point. So I'm excited for him to go on tour, and I'm gonna go see it in a random city. So I probably have a better chance.
Better chance.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see it in like Pittsburgh or some shit. So now I don't gotta, fight through everybody to see Drake. Yeah, because I'm not trying to go see Drake with all you niggas in New York anyway. I'm really not. I don't want to be around you niggas in New York.
And before no balcony.
Yeah, it's too hectic. I want to go to the calmest city, middle of Kentucky or wherever he's finna go. Him and Jack Harlow, and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna relax. So, well, shout out to Drake, man. The show looked amazing. Drake, out of being 37 and already being able to have such an extensive B-side show, shows how great he is.
Yeah, it's crazy.
A
When it's all said
40
and done.
40 records. Like, wow.
There's still some that people wanted.
No, a lot. There was a
You
lot.
know what I'm saying?
There was a lot. There was a lot that he could have done. even from this out, like I love that I saw him perform "Privileged Rappers." It's one of my favorite records. So yeah, shout out to Drake, man. What else we got? I want to shout out Nepotism. I'm saying this with like the most serious way I can say this because another reason why I hate the fucking internet. Bronny James, congrats, and him and his family that he's a McDonald's All-American.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know what that is pretty much the regional high school all-star game for the best players in the country.
Of course.
The internet was in a tizzy because they're saying he's only there. Well, let's start with this. Bronny James is the 33rd ranked player in the United States.
Mm-hmm. As he should.
So, on average, by that, he probably would have made the game anyway, but it's neither here nor there.
Mm-hmm.
It is picked by a committee. And even if him being LeBron James' son had any type of influence on this, so the fuck what?
The way I see
I'm
it is
so tired of the
talent outshines. That's the way I see it. And I know a lot of people are like saying, you know, it's because it's Bronny and all this and that. But like, bro, granted, yeah, but still, talent goes way farther than anything else.
Bronny James has scholarship offers from USC. Well, his top two schools are USC, Oregon, and Ohio State. Those are constant top 25 schools in the nation. They're not risking the legacy of their program for somebody that they don't believe has a lot of talent.
Exactly.
Now, I want to shout out LeBron James for him pretty much saying, yo, I can make a call tomorrow and get Bronny where he needs to go or where he wants to go. And that is beautiful.
I can't wait for that season. That is like that season after he's like gets to choose where he's gonna go. Like you just know all these teams
all
are gonna
eyes
raise
are gonna be on
hell just to try and get him and LeBron, because LeBron already said he was
It's
going
a
wherever
go-to.
Bronny's at.
It's a go-to, bro.
Bro, it's gonna be crazy. I can't wait to see like that madness happen.
That I'm a Lakers fan, so I'm trying to get us a ring somewhere. So I don't know how that works. I don't know how that works for us, but I am very happy that LeBron James is using his massive power to get his son where he wants to go. Mm-hmm. That's like that's what parents are supposed to do.
Yeah, as he should.
If I'm gonna help help my kids have, and so we can just keep passing it along. As long as you raise your kid to be a good person, there's nothing wrong with that.
Bronny looked like he been wilding too.
He has been wilding. He's been tripping. He's been killing it.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of hard to see those games, but whenever it's possible to stream and shit like that,
Yeah.
try to catch them.
And it's not only that.
You see when he dunked on that white boy?
Yeah.
That was tough.
And it's not only that Bronny's getting all the coverage, it's the fact that he's also bringing light to the other kids that play at that school. So I wish the internet would just stop.
And reaching.
Like, stop.
I'm
I'm all
a child,
for...
bro. Like that's another thing. Like I just realized now. Like he's still a child. Like motherfuckers is really going hard.
Still an 18-year-old kid.
Like an 18-year-old kid who's just coming into life, trying to find himself, and doing what he loves, playing a game that so happens.
Do I have that quote that stupid-ass anonymous college coach said, hating-ass dummy? What did he say? He said, recruiting Bronny has been very difficult. You can't get next to this kid.
Oh, because you had to call like 20 people or something.
He said
like
you
that
got to call a
to
bunch
get
of
your
people.
mom.
You got to call a bunch of people just to talk to him. Yo, my nigga, if you think...
He won't be so accessible.
No, not... If you think whoever this coach is, I'm assuming it's a white man just because it sounds like one. Because he sounded entitled. If you think your old white ass is going to go sit in LeBron James' living room and talk to his son without the proper measures, have you lost your fucking mind?
Motherfuckers is wild.
Like, in what, like, this is not some kid it's not some kid that don't got nothing that's out the, that's just the mindset of all white men thinking they can treat all black kids the same because it's the constant scene of in every basketball movie where the college coach comes and talks to you in the projects and your mom thinks it's her way out. No, Bronny James comes from a very powerful and wealthy family.
Yeah, I think it's also from the perspective of that said white coach trying to humble said player.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
To try and make you seem more regular.
My dad is LeBron. Nigga, talk to my agent.
Yeah.
You can't even talk to me.
Yeah, no, that's a fact.
Yeah, I'm not.
What's the age gap between Bronny and Bryce?
3 years, I believe. I
3.
think Bryce is 15.
That
They're
whole
gonna,
family's gonna be balling
yeah, they're
out
gonna be a great
forever. It's crazy. Shout out to them, man.
yeah, man. The whole nepotism is great. Use it. Sorry, yes, that may mean that some people get passed over, but especially in the minority community, man, we need nepotism. I'm gonna tell you something right now. Give your kids everything you can give them. There's nothing wrong with that.
That's facts.
And if the other kid deserves it, he'll find his way. But he'll find his way. If I gotta get,
Damn.
sorry, buddy. I'm at
GG's.
the top of the line.
We're trying next year, yo.
Yeah. Top of the line, boss. Sorry.
That's tough.
Whatever. You guys have anything else you want to shout out?
No.
No?
I do not.
All right. Let's get into, before we get to any pop culture stuff, I'm going to also say, I wish, and since we're on white people still, I wish white people would stay out of black business.
It's a fact.
We always wish that.
Family Guy. And I want to preface this by saying I'm very biased because I'm very sensitive to this topic. So I'm going to preface this by, because I'm so anti-cancel culture and I'm very, hey, a joke is a joke, comedy is comedy, cool, whatever. But that's why I'm prefacing this by saying I'm very sensitive in my stance anyway. So, a Family Guy episode aired, I don't know when it was, the other day or this week. They made a Nipsey Hussle joke and a Tupac joke. Well, no. Actually, it wasn't a Tupac joke. It was a Nipsey Hussle joke. Excuse me.
What was both?
It
In the same
was,
breath, in the
but
same-
the
they were both
the slight was to Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah.
Not necessarily going to repeat it verbatim, but Family Guy alluded to pretty much saying, hey, we have to go see a hologram of Nipsey Hussle perform when nobody even knows who that is, or people are forcing me to know who that is. Hey, who writes him? Seth MacFarlane,
Yes.
whatever homie's name is. Hey, just mind your business. Nipsey isn't for you or white culture to make fun of. You guys can shut the fuck up. You don't understand where it comes from, what Nipsey means to people. Hey, you guys can leave it alone. I'm also going to preface this by saying, as much as I'm a Nipsey Hussle fan, I am very against comedic censoring. But but at the same time, there are things that go too far. I hate when people get overly sensitive about comedy because it is comedy. But at the same time, there are just jokes that aren't funny.
Of course.
That, to me, isn't funny or tasteful. I don't know. I don't think we talked last week about the Jared Carmichael making that Whitney Houston joke. That's not funny.
No. We didn't.
None of that is funny. You know, making joke about the relevancy of somebody that's very impactful to their, not only to the black community and the black culture, on a white show isn't funny. What's for us is for us. Leave us out of being the butt of your jokes. That's what I would say to, especially white mainstream media. Leave us out of the ass of your jokes, because none of that shit is funny.
I think it's very annoying that, once again, white privilege, that the white community can make jokes for the sake of shock value to whatever point they want to, and like it's okay or tolerable.
Yeah.
Unless it affects said white community. You know what I mean? It's like, it's kind of similar to like that Dana White situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just all like just white privilege and like white entitlement. It's like, y'all can just really just use things not from your culture and from other cultures for the sake of shock value, just to draw attention to it or try and get a knee slap out of it. And whether the joke lands or not, you know, it's like they just have the room and the space to do so without really facing any repercussions to like their actions. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Family Guy is not gonna get. I mean, they're not gonna cancel Family Guy. It's been a show. It's been on for what, 20+ years now.
Yeah.
And honestly, I don't expect them to.
Yeah, I don't even think it's like something to like cancel them over. But I think it's just like accountability at some point.
It's just a
At some
reach.
point, you have to hold like there has to be some standard for something or like accountability. Like you said, like it was just like a tacky, tasteless joke.
Yeah, it was
you know what I'm saying?
tacky. It was
like
tasteless.
it's not like
it's
it
gross.
was like really funny. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like,
And I blame, tread lightly here because I work for a major studio, but I blame the major studios for not putting enough minority presence in these rooms. Because if there's a black kid in there, hey, that's not funny. Trust me, I'm okay with white people not knowing and making a mistake in terms of a joke. I get it, but I think the problem is there's not enough representation to counteract that. Because if my white friend doesn't know better, I'm gonna be like, yo, bro, hey, you can't do that.
You're gonna G-check him, yeah.
Like it's not even hey, he don't know better. Hey, you can't do that. I'm a black kid in the writer's room. That joke's not gonna go over well. It's not funny. No, we're not gonna do that. This sounds
but
like
it's unfortunate because it seems like that's always the case. You know what I mean?
for sure.
Like that's just always the case, and I don't think that's gonna change. You know what I'm saying? Unless you have these newer shows that provides different perspective or different influence from the black community, like an Abbott's Elementary. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like giving minority writers more chances out there to bring them into the industry, to expand, to give them a voice, so to speak. You know what I mean? Like there's ways to do jokes that are less like taggy or tasteless.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think shock value shit is just like, I get it. I understand its purpose, but it's like,
It's a reach.
Don't get me wrong. Like I said, I am very, very against cancel culture. I believe a joke is a joke, but there are also just jokes that are not funny, that just are, just aren't funny. So that's just how I felt about it. Like I said, I'm very sensitive to the topic. I would definitely not argue somebody that's saying, hey, I'm sure jokes like this have been made before. It's just you're sensitive to the person. I would agree with them. I mean, probably, but that's just what it is. I'm sure a lot of people feel the same way.
yeah.
Well, because I'm very against not being able to make certain jokes on the internet because people are going to get offended. When you offending people is not the right thing to do, but there is a comedic way to do it.
Of course.
So that's what I got. I don't watch Family Guy as is. It's nothing to boycott. I don't really give a shit. I just want more black people in these writing rooms because I'm sure that would have alleviated this stupid joke that no one finds funny. But I also don't know what they're looking to get out of it because then they were trending after. So hey, maybe
it served its purpose.
that's what they wanted because they're an older show that's trying to recapture some type of spark. So that's my take on it. What else? This shit right here. Because this will dive into the first topic I want to talk about in pop culture. Marcus Stokes. They got a black name for a white kid. Damn.
That's a white kid.
Hmm?
That's a white kid.
Yeah.
I didn't see this story.
Wait. Oh no. Wait. Hold on.
Let's get to the
I'm
bottom.
like, is this the right article?
Let's get to the bottom of this. Because they ain't know that's a white kid's name. I mean, is that a white kid? I've seen the helmet.
Oh yeah. He just looked tan. Let me read this article. All right. Marcus Stokes was committed to the University of Florida. That's a Power 5 school, one of the best schools in the country, and now has an offer from Division II HBCU Albany State. It's unusual for four-star prospects at the quarterback position to get an offer from a Division II school. The twist of this story is why Stokes is entertaining these offers in the first place. Prefacing this by saying Marcus Stokes is a white kid. Marcus posted a video of him rapping the N-word lyrics in a rap song. Every Power 5 school dropped him.
That's tough.
And now he's going to be playing at a D2 school, a D2 HBCU, which is Albany State University. Okay. so many thoughts about this.
What are they? Very curious.
On it, you know what? Y'all start. Go ahead. Y'all say something first.
I just feel like it's very pick and choosy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's pick and choosy. That's all I really can say on it, personally. I feel like, you know, some like what makes this so significant that he gets dropped, but like many instances and cases which some similar stories across the nation are hit the newspaper and headlines that have nothing to do with an athlete, that have to do with white kids insulting and being racist, you know, towards the black community. Like why is this different than those cases? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
Like, what
granted,
makes it so special type shit?
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like why is this different than those instances? Because I feel like if this was just a regular white kid that was rapping over a certain song that got viral, that went viral and everyone saw, and universities may have saw it, I don't think they would have excluded him from joining their university.
I don't think it would have gone.
Like, what is it? Just because he's a known football player trying to get into college or something? Like, I've never heard this kid's name up until this story.
Yeah.
Personally, me myself. So it's like, what makes this white kid different than any other white kid? That's my curiosity when it comes to it. I just feel like it's very selective. It's very pick and choosy. You know what I mean? Like, are they trying to use this to set an example?
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah, we take matters like this serious. But then you realize they really don't take matters like this serious, because when some shit really happens or occurs in a university that a white kid has to or should get removed from said university because of some real racist shit, like, they won't do anything about it. You know what I mean? Like, this is my opinion on it, personally.
What are your thoughts, Joe? What if it was a historically Latin college? What would y'all be doing? What is HB HLCU?
Historically Latin is crazy.
Oh, yeah. I think it's very pick and choose, and it regardless of the fact that whether he's what or not, I think it's just like if it was like the other side of it. If it was a black student saying some outrageous shit, it probably wouldn't have caught fire. But since it's a white student, I think everyone is just more on hands-on on it, more light to it. But I don't know. It could also just be media too.
I'm gonna tell the truth. Let me tell you something. I'm a coach, and I got a job to do, and I see all these layoffs. You mean to tell me I can go get the best kid out there, and I'm not going to sign him because he said nigga? What? Get the fuck out of here.
That's why I said, setting an example.
Come over here. Just don't say it again. What the fuck is he talking about?
I'm telling you, setting an example. I think that's what it is, setting an example. Because if this was not an athlete, if this was a regular-ass white kid.
Sign on the dotted line. We about to go win this championship. I'm about to get a raise. Get the fuck out my face. I'm about to... yeah, sign right here.
What was the song he was rapping?
I don't know. I don't care. That's how I see it from the coach's side. Hey, listen. But also, too, black people, we are the most forgiving culture in the world. The black community, we're going to forgive. We're going to forget. Me, anytime I see shit like this, I don't believe any of these fucking schools. These power white schools, they're doing this to cover their ass because if this shit came out 6 months later, then it'd be a problem. They don't give a shit about this at all.
I'm telling you, that's why I feel.
All. They don't give a shit about this at all. I don't believe for one fucking second Florida was like, oh my God, this is going to affect our black community and our black players.
Florida.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. I don't care. And now look, Albany State, they're about to be the HBCU champions of the division. What? Oh man, yeah. I don't believe any of this shit. That these fucking schools care so much about black people that this is why they decided not to sign the kid. No. They're covering their asses. He was expendable. That too. He was a 4-star, not a 5-star prospect. So they're like, all right.
That's still tough.
No, that's tough. That's tough.
That's still tough.
That nigga rapped a little bit 21 Savage. Now it's over.
That's crazy.
That
Her
nigga-
Loss was a great album.
Listen, man. I don't know what I don't know what he rapped, but man, look, Albany State said, "Yeah, all right, y'all get mad. I'm gonna go get this raise. We finna win this championship, and y'all finna leave me alone." What? Yeah, all right. Who's the Albany State coach? Shout him out.
I bet you he's white.
Yeah, nigga said he was sorry. Oh, look. There we go. See, I knew it.
What?
Hold on. See, the new head coach of Albany State, he's trying to keep his job.
Quinn Gray.
And y'all in here trying to worry about this kid saying the N-word. Man, all right.
NFL alumnus and MEAC Hall of Fame Quinn Gray.
Yeah, man. Shout out to
Yeah.
Quinn Gray. He's not playing with y'all. He's not playing with y'all.
God.
That nigga Quinn Gray trying to win a chip.
That bonus.
Like, what? Oh, and that was the only Division II school eyeing the kid. Man, niggas just trying to win championships. Y'all bothering him.
White kids have done way worse.
Listen,
I'll tell you.
because him saying sorry don't mean he's sorry for real. So, y'all worry about the wrong shit. So,
But those are white people wilding.
I mean, I guess.
I'm so glad we have this segment.
I mean, I guess they wilding. Everything seemed really regular.
But that's the problem, you see.
Whatever, nigga. I'm gonna call Marcus too. If I'm Quinn Gray, I'm gonna call on. Listen, hey, we gonna send him to a couple seminars. Tell him don't say nigga again.
Sensitivity
We outta
training.
here.
You just gotta go to sensitivity training.
That's it, and we're out of here. He about to throw for 4,000 yards, 68
Don't
touchdowns.
share the song on your IG story that you listening
Just
to.
delete it. Don't do it again. What?
Don't do it again.
Florida ain't want him anyway. Man, y'all niggas cut it out. Y'all not fooling me with this shit. Florida ain't want that boy anyway. Y'all gonna stop pretending it has something to do with him saying nigga. Please.
Oh my God.
Well,
Please.
it's Florida.
Yeah, like stop. Cut it out. Cut it out.
Well, on the HBCUs, what is the situation with the HBCUs and Ed Reed?
Oh, Ed Reed said them shits is dirty.
What?
That HBCUs are dirty?
No, he did say that, but I'll break it down. Ed Reed, former strong safety for the Baltimore Ravens, Miami Hurricane, Hall of Famer, one of the best football players ever.
Mm-hmm.
He gets hired by Bethlehem Cook University. I don't know. I don't do any research. Bethune Cook University, in HBCU. He gets hired. This story's been going on for like 2 weeks of him calling the school dirty for a month. So,
But there's been ongoing issues with HBCUs anyway. Then we have a conversation like last year
I've
about a mold
been
situation
saying-
in one of those schools.
I've
Yeah,
been
they had mold
saying,
or something like that.
shout out to Kojo. I have this conversation with Kojo all the time about like HBCUs, and I guess I'll dive more into my take on them in terms of athletics, as opposed to just them as regular schools. So, but let me finish here first. Ed Reed signs on as a head coach. He shows up. He said they ain't clean his office. Shit is filthy. He said the field got dirt and disgusting shit everywhere.
I'm sorry.
And they said there was mold in the helmets.
Yo, bro, there's been a mold issue in these HBCUs. We've been saying this for over a year.
No, nigga, there's a cleaning lady issue. That's not a
also
mold
true.
issue.
There is.
There's
definitely-
the cleaning staff.
Yeah. Like a
Oh,
whole team
man.
of them, preferably.
Oh shit. He said, yeah, it's filthy. Fuck them. That's why I ain't even signed the contract yet for real. And then they didn't have the money to pay him for real. So they just let him go before he even started.
That's fucked up. That's tough.
And then the worst part is the players sided with him. Niggas, they knew him for 12 hours. They sided with him.
Hours?
They ain't play a single down for him. They're like, yeah, it's fucking dirty out here. It's disgusting. When it rains, we don't have a fucking locker room. Woo. And all this other shit. So this is kind of in reference to the great Deion Sanders, who went from Jackson State, HBCU, turned them around, gave him a whole new facility, did all this extra shit, then took a big job at Colorado, which everybody fucking got mad at him for.
Mm-hmm.
Which I didn't fucking get because that's the dumbest shit in the world. But because people are supposed to progress and get better and get higher paying jobs, but neither here nor there, whatever. But this has always been my, not issue, but argument for the ideology that as black people, we have to go to HBCUs and, well, on the athletic side, we have to go to HBCUs, uplift their programs, and reap, not really reap the benefits. I think the question, this was hundreds of episodes ago, maybe before we even hit 100. The conversation was, hey, if you have a child, would you recommend, and they were the number one prospect in the country, no matter sport, would you tell them to go to HBCU? I said, get the fuck out of here. No. It's a stupid business decision. No. Unless my kid tells me he wants to wake up and be Martin Luther King and a martyr.
Oh, my God.
But
Stop.
no, I'm dead ass. If my kid told me, Wayne, want to be Malcolm X and go save black people, yeah, go ahead, go to HBCU, go play there. Cool, whatever. But why would I advise my kid to go do something like that? Why when he could go to Duke, where there's tens of millions of dollars invested in him and his future? The fuck? Unless my kid wakes up and wants to fight the power in terms of basketball, fine, cool. Hey, I'm with you. I'll put on the shirt. I'll kneel with the white people that did it in that picture with the dashikis. I'll do it with you.
That was a crazy thing.
But I'm not gonna know, because no matter how college is a business, black, white, yellow, or green. I wish people understood. It's a business. No college is more morally sound than the other. I don't care. Like, you're not gonna convince me of different. You're not gonna tell me why. Well, what I say? I think Howard rounds out at $45,000 a year, and you tell me the dorms are moldy. I'm not trying to hear that, bro. I'm not trying to hear it. You're not gonna convince me that we supposed to go save. Nah, fuck no. No, sorry. Nah, we're not finna do that.
Because of the concerts?
Listen, man. You're not gonna tell me y'all niggas had Drake at Yard Fest and y'all need me to come sit. Get the fuck out my face. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. I'm going to Kentucky where everybody goes to the NBA. What the fuck, bro? Y'all niggas need to cut it the fuck out. Stop.
They need to really get a cleaning lady. All of these.
And the thing is, Deion Sanders went to Jackson State. He gave half his salary every year because Deion Sanders is already a rich man. He redid the locker rooms. He got new equipment. He got sponsors. Michael Strahan. He did all these things for Jackson State, and the people still shitted on him for leaving when he did.
Ungrateful.
So it's like you can't win. Ed Reed, who is a Hall of Fame football player, y'all can't even clean his office for him?
You know how long
the fuck?
something has to be there, for it to mold?
Bruh. The kids went on, who's the nigga? Roland Smith, whatever. That nigga he'd be on some other shit. But they went on CNN. The players, they was on IG Live. The players like, yeah, we don't even have a locker room for real. We have to put our shit in the shed, and then the rain goes through the shed, puts mold in our helmets, so then we have to share helmets. I'm like, what the fuck is
wild,
like what?
How much money is into these supposedly?
So listen, I don't know. I'm not knowledgeable enough about HBCU funding to talk about the money they may or may not have. But at the same time, you need to prepare for what you're asking for. If you're finna have one of the best players ever come coach your team, y'all got to figure it out before I get there, or give me something to work with. So that means you called me, expecting me to come save the day in terms of I'm going to come here, I'm going to shell out a shit ton of money out of my pocket for us to, no. I'm here to do a job.
Do you feel like when it comes to HBCUs that these people care more so about more of the branding aspect of it, in the sense of they look at the HBCU as like a tag? You know what I mean? I don't know how to describe it.
What people you talking about in general? The sports, or just people that HBCUs in general, or just sports?
In general.
I think HBCUs are, in education especially, one of the most important aspects of education. There's nothing like going to a place where you can see thousands of educated people that look just like you. Mm-hmm. You can't beat that. that is an invaluable experience. And I would say for an education-wise, going to an HBCU is an amazing experience. Not that I attended one, but I'm saying being on a bunch of HBCU campuses throughout my life, it's beautiful.
So
It's
you see-
amazing.
and that so if that is the case,
Right.
which I believe it to be the case,
It's beautiful. It's amazing.
would you not feel like they should properly be funded to avoid any of these instances?
I think some of them are. I think this is just me hypothesizing. For me,
But we've been hearing this for a long period of time
right. So I'll use last year as an example.
because we touched on this previously.
Right. Last year, Howard and I think North Carolina A&T or NC Central, they played they had a game at like the All-Star game. They played it was like the HBCU Classic, and they were selling shorts for $125 each, like Howard basketball shorts. I gotta find those. I don't know where those are. But anyway, they were selling Howard basketball shorts for $125 each. So to me, when I look at that, and then if you sell a bunch of there are certain HBCUs that have this, like you say, branding factor about them. Like Howard is known to be the Hollywood Walk of Fame for HBCUs.
Yeah.
And I think it's about, if I'm not, anybody can correct me, I think it's about $45,000 for a semester at Howard per year, and I think it's about 20,000 kids, which is, it's a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
It's a lot of money.
And that's where I was like, excuse me.
So I don't know
That's why
where
it's
the
like,
money's going.
when it comes to that, I would feel like none of these negative headlines should be hitting any type of newspapers.
I don't want to. If I'm paying $45,000 a year for my kid to go anywhere, I don't want to hear the dorms is fucked up.
Exactly.
I really don't.
And that's what I'm saying.
I don't want to hear that.
And
I don't
that's
want to hear that the
exactly my
dorms.
point.
I don't want to hear the dorms is fucked up. I really do not. I don't want to hear that. Not at all. I don't want to see that Wale perform, but the dorms is fucked up. I
Exactly.
don't want to. I don't want to hear that shit.
Because then it just seems like the allocation of funds is just not proper.
But the thing is, I wish I knew more about the other schools, because Howard is an easy example because it is the most popular HBCU.
Yeah.
It's the most popular one. I would like to maybe to talk to people that have gone to different ones. I have friends at Howard, Spelman, NC Central, but I don't know. I need to know more. I want to know more about like you said, the allocation of funds. Howard is like the glaring example because it is the biggest HBCU, and then they had those people were protesting about conditions, and I'm like, all right.
Because if the branding is so important, which it is at the end of the day, because there's no way you are drawing...
College is a business.
There's no way you're drawing all of these celebrities and students, and you are such an important factor
Plus the
for
money
the
from
culture
alumni and
of
all that
like
other
the
stuff.
education of a certain demographic.
Yeah.
That's not like you can't just get that anywhere. Like you would expect that everything to be top of the top. You know what I mean? Especially when you have like these concerts on like a consistent basis. On top of that, you know what I mean? It's like, oh yeah, clearly have the funds to be spending on X, Y, and Z. You would think that the health and the safety of said students would also be
Everything's
like
up to-
top priority.
Exactly.
Not saying that it's not, but it's like you just would want to make sure
No,
that
it's not.
you would avoid like,
I'm telling you it's not.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like
It's
you
not. It's
exactly
not.
like you would want to make sure it's all just avoided and prevented rather. Not avoided but prevented.
And it isn't the. This is the first. This is now becoming a reoccurring thing. Okay.
You've been talking about this for
Yeah.
a while.
This school, how there's these terrible conditions that we're seeing, and I don't know what it is. I don't have the financial plan to increase the appearance and the conditions of HBCUs, because maybe it's more than I know. Maybe it's over my head, but whatever the bulk of the funding should focus on student experience. To me, bulk of funding should focus on student experience. To me, that's
includes
very clear.
health and safety.
Health, safety, all that. The dorm should not look like shit. Nah,
Yeah.
I don't know. So, the kids should not have, the football players should not have moldy helmets. Nah, I don't think that's dope. There shouldn't be sheds to keep, what the fuck? And you can't turn a program around when you have these conditions, so that means You're banking on this man to come and save your program, and that's the problem to me, because we don't think that, hey, he may have aspirations to win a championship. He may have this, he may have that. No, your job is to come and save us. And that's the problem I have with HBCUs in the athletic sphere. That's the problem I have. That's the problem, because it seems, education aside, I think HBCUs are single-handedly one of the most important, like I said before, educational aspects in the world. You cannot be anywhere that have more educated people that look like you. It's beautiful. Athletically, I think it's a shit show, because it's still the NCAA, and I think I've always said the NCAA is a shit show. It's a shit show. Mm-hmm. It's the biggest business. It's one of the biggest businesses in the world. That's just what it is. You're talking about tens of millions of dollars a year, maybe some schools monthly.
I don't even know if I want to use the word shit show. I think they're just selfish, like them, like the NCAA.
No, the NCAA.
Like as a.
I say shit show in terms of how
probably
the kids have been treated.
Yeah, like
all
how
these
handled.
years.
Yeah, for sure.
Now that kids can get paid for their likeness, it's definitely different. But they're gonna find a way to
get in the middle.
Oh
of that
yeah,
to,
for
like,
sure,
for
sure.
Mm-hmm.
But kids getting paid for the likeness is amazing, and I love that.
Yeah, that's great for all of them. You already seen like what wonders it's done, and
Oh,
all these
yeah.
deals that all these kids have gotten,
Bro. And
which is good for them because they deserve it.
Yeah, these kids should be able to go out and get a fucking Gatorade deal if they're the number one player in the country. They should be able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
That's not your business. And the thing is, it won't affect performance because you want to perform more so you can continue to get these deals.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I don't like the whole HBCU and I don't like the whole Betham Cook and Ed Reed situation at all. I don't like it. It's a repeat offense type of thing. I think that we have to start treating the black men we value a lot better. Don't think just because he's a black man, it's a school full of black people, that I don't expect top quality. I don't expect top treatment. Let's not do that. Because for damn sure, I'm telling you, he went to any Power 5 school, it's not happening. He didn't ask for the world. He just asked for his damn office to be clean when he walked through the door.
Exactly.
The fuck? That's like you get hired at a new company and you walk in and your desk is full with shit on it. What the hell?
Yeah.
No, I'm not with none of that. So, I don't know, man. Shout out to Ed Reed. Shout out to him for speaking out and speaking his truth. And he turned down jobs to go and turn this program around. Turned down other jobs, so.
What else you want to touch on? Well, which would you rather touch on first?
I want to have some fun. Let's have some fun.
I'm very interested in that Keely Williams B2K situation.
Oh, not that serious. She said B2K and them trained her.
Yo, I saw that. I saw that this week.
Look at Dro. Look.
Yo, I saw that this week, and it's very surprising to me. But to me,
I didn't even have a thought enough for me to be surprised.
Yeah.
Like, this didn't cross my mind at all for me to be surprised enough.
I mean, I feel like she gets a bad rep of, like, problematicness.
Nigga, who thinks about what rep?
She's
Where have you heard her?
Bro, she's very
in the
popular.
sidelines.
She's very popular cheetah girl.
Fam.
And 3LW, but I'm just saying. But to say like B2K ran train on you is crazy.
This is her exact quote, because I don't want to misquote Miss Keely Williams. Says she hooked up with 3 members of B2K at the same time. All right.
At the same time?
All right, Queen. Go do your thing.
Damn.
This we don't shame. I'm grown. I can admit it. Everybody has their hoe days. Let them have them. We'll look back on them days when we're older and be like, yeah, I was out here dotting. Man, shout out to her, man. I fuck with her. Man, if I had a clap thing, man, shout out to her.
Now he don't king shame.
Listen, I said I do. I said I king shame. This, she got a little train, a little pop, pop, pop. What's wrong with that?
Little pop 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 is
Not
crazy.
the little pop pop.
Little pop,
Little
pop,
pop 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 is great. That's not. It's choo choo. That's what that is.
Yeah, little
The
pop, 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 choo,
choo.
choo. Ring around the rosy. I don't.
Oh my God.
What's wrong with that? She told you, hey, I was into it. It's cool, whatever. I don't think. I'm not gonna pretend the internet cared because I ain't seen nothing about this. I went to look for this.
Shout out to Marion.
I went to look for this. He wasn't involved, was he? I don't know.
I
I don't know.
Nah, it was
wasn't
him. It was.
It was.
Hold on, because
It was.
because the Twitter had a picture. Oh, Twitter's so fucked up. It was Fizz. No, I'm snitching. Never mind.
Yeah, you can-
Yeah, I'm snitching.
No.
I'm lying.
yeah. Look on Twitter if you
I'm
want to. Look on
snitching.
Twitter if you want to. Yeah.
I'm snitching. No, but Raspy being involved in. All right, never mind.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's crazy, though. it's
Raspy
not crazy,
and being
but it's
involved
like,
in the other side of a train is crazy.
You got it, chill. All right. Let's switch topics. So, Stephen
I
A.
can't
Smith
say that?
and Jalen Rose. You can't say that.
I can't say that.
Yo, Stephen A. Smith and Jalen Rose.
I can't say that.
No, stop doubling down. Stephen A. Smith and Jalen Rose. What happened?
Oh, whatever. All right.
What happened, bro?
Actually, Jalen Rose didn't say nothing happened. So no, Jalen Rose, he tweeted out that he hates how everybody uses the Cowboys to troll on TV.
But I mean, who else are we gonna use?
That's what I was saying, and I think this nigga's lying.
Did motherfuckers not see that game?
No. But what he's saying is like people use
The Cowboys.
the Cowboys as content. Like that's what they're banking their content on.
But
That's how they're banking their content on.
I mean, I'm not here to debate
I'm
that.
banking-
I don't give a
Yeah,
shit.
like-
I'm here for the mess. He said, so then everybody's like, oh, niggas dead ass talking about Stephen A. Smith because Stephen A. Smith is the person known for that.
yeah, 100%.
And he's like, no, he's talking about Skip Bayless. I'm like,
But Skip
loves the Cowboys.
Skip loves the Cowboys, and
You see
Stephen A.
him throw his shirt away in the garbage or whatever?
Well, Skip threw his shirt.
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
garbage.
yeah. Skip,
I
that's what I'm
mean,
saying.
yeah,
Throw
he-
jersey or whatever in the.
Maybe he is talking about Skip, but I don't all the way believe Jalen Rose when he said.
Why Skip be walking like that?
Skip
Because
just
Skip is 99.
Yo, you see he be walking, he make me
Yo, bro,
uncomfortable.
he tripped or he hits a surface too hard, he might break his hip.
And the
bro, or something
backsplash
like
in that video
I
was
don't know,
trash.
bro.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Bro.
I don't.
That man gotta be careful.
I don't believe Jalen Rose for one bit. I don't care what they tell me. I think he was in the crib, he had a few drinks, he tweeted out and said, hey, I could spin this. Never mind. I don't believe him at all. I think he still think Molly and Stephen A. got something going on. I do.
Oh my god.
And I don't know, they've been a little bit flirty on First Take. I watch First Take every morning. I don't know what's going on over there. And I probably never work at ESPN now. But hey,
A lot of mixy shit.
I don't believe Jalen Rose. I'm sorry. I don't. I think he was talking about, I think he was watching the game. He had a few. He was like, man, fuck this. He tweeted it out. And it was like, I could say Skip. I don't care. He said, nah,
Is
it's
that
not.
the incentive to sign up for ESPN Plus?
What?
To see
Yeah.
to see these
You know what the
motherfuckers troll
incentive
each other and shit.
'Cause I feel like ESPN Plus don't be giving you shit.
They don't. That I know
I'm so sick of the pluses in the streaming services.
of. Yo, bro. One
At
these
this
days-
point, I might as well have cable. It's the same shit. Not the same shit.
Bro,
It costs the
the
same.
bill
it costs
is the same
The
shit.
bill,
the same.
the bill is the same shit. And no more actual cable. You just pay for a whole bunch of these streaming services that add up
Add
to
up to
that
cable.
same bill.
I was walking. You know, it's so funny that you like bring that specific comment up because I was walking in the city today because I was in my job. I was walking in the city today and I saw like there was a poster for MGM Plus and they were like promoting like Rocky as I guess like
Yo, they
their
fucking signed
franchise
me.
for MGM Plus.
They signed me
Didn't
up for that
Amazon-
automatically.
And I'm like, yo, y'all will really grab y'all one
Yeah.
franchise
and just
and just milk it, just milk
push it out there.
Because who the fuck is downloading MGM Plus
For Rocky.
For what? What do
I
they
think
have?
didn't Amazon buy MGM?
They
Like-
did. That's why they just gave me a free trial that I didn't fucking ask
Oh
for.
yeah.
The fuck?
Well, at least you can watch Rocky now.
You
I don't want to watch Rocky
bro.
7 to 9.
Yeah, you're not a big Creed fan either, so.
Don't get me started.
That new Creed looked fire though. I can't.
All right, I
front.
don't. Wait, if we're gonna do this, we can turn this off. if we're gonna do this, we could. If we're
You
gonna
didn't
do
watch Creed 1 or 2,
I saw them. That's how I know it sucks.
but you saw the second one.
Of course I
You're
did.
not gonna watch the third one. You're gonna watch the third one.
I'm gonna watch it on Blu-ray.
right.
No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna watch it on streaming.
Oh my God.
I'm watch it on streaming. Wait, what studio produces Creed?
I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know. At this
I think
point.
Lions.
With these
no,
with
not
these
Lions.
reboots and remakes, I honestly don't know. At this point.
Lionsgate. Okay, I have no. Yeah,
There's too many
I'm
tree
I'm-
branches for these corporations.
I'm gonna stream it. I like where we're at here. I have no interest in seeing-
MGM.
No, MGM.
MGM owns
That
Creed.
they own, bro. That was their fucking poster was
You know-
Rocky from like 1947.
You know why I do? The only thing I support Creed about, they went and took that white man franchise, put it in their pocket, and give it back. They went and stole Rocky, made it a black dude, and give it back, and Michael B. Jordan.
Not
They don't
Creed
care.
being reparations.
That's a fact. They went and took Rocky, gave it to Michael B. Jordan, and said, "Go ahead, boss, you got
go,
it."
bro. Fight.
And then they just making the same movie over and over again. That's it.
I enjoy. Like I said, I enjoy those movies.
What'd you enjoy about Creed? It's the same thing with a black dude.
Yeah, there you go. It's better.
All right.
Wow. So black not better?
Not
Look at you.
not
Look at
not in
you.
HBCUs.
Look at you. Look at you.
I think I'm going to Kentucky. I don't give a fuck what y'all are talking about. I'm going to Duke.
That's crazy.
I'm going to North Carolina. I don't know what y'all not gonna catch me at Texas Southern South.
Nah, yeah, niggas is
Get the fuck
wild.
out my face.
Y'all catch me in the theater watching Creed 3.
And you'll catch me on MGM
Bro,
Plus.
Bro, MGM Plus is crazy.
Nigga,
That
going
would
to
never.
watch Creed 8 for him to do the same thing is crazy.
I will pay to watch him beat a white man ass.
He's not. He's fighting a black dude. I seen the trailer.
No, I mean in general.
Oh,
But
he's
yeah, no,
fighting-
Jonathan Majors.
He's
That's
fighting,
the dude.
that nigga's been
Who's also
fighting
getting the
shit.
bag.
That nigga is in everything I see.
He's getting
Bro.
the bag. He and Ant-Man in the water. Yeah,
Ant-Man,
he's
Creed.
he's paid for the next couple
he's
years.
in- he's in the
He
next
in
10
some
Marvel
World
movies.
War II movie with the planes.
Bro,
and
he's
shit.
paid. Oh, word, that plane movie too. You're right. He's paid for the next couple
Bro,
years. He's
he-
good. So, love
Yeah.
that for him.
I don't know.
Big bag.
Yeah, I have no interest in going to see Creed 3. I'm going to watch it when it comes out on streaming, but I'm not finna pay. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not at all. We don't have this freaking up, but didn't the Oscar nominations come out?
Yes, they did. I'll actually pull them up. Because
Cool.
this movie, did you see the Everything Everywhere All at Once movie? 'Cause
I-
want to watch that fucking movie. And there's not on. Wait, we
It's
talking
on-
about
it's
these
on-
streaming
it's on-
services?
It's on HBO Max.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, wait. I've been waiting for it to
It's
come
on- it's
to
been on
streaming
HBO
service.
Max.
Bro,
That's where I saw it.
really?
It's on HBO Max.
Oh, I'm watching that shit tonight.
Yeah,
I've been waiting for that shit. That shit got mad.
It's like everything, all day, everywhere, and I hear it's in the. No, it was in.
I heard it's
oh,
an amazing movie.
I don't know what I'm saying. I hear it was a really, really good movie. Super good movie.
And it got the most nominations for the Oscars.
Well deserved.
Mm-hmm.
Viola Davis, she got snubbed because Woman King is also one of the best movies I've seen all year. She got snubbed because I don't think she is on. Yeah, I don't think she is nominated for
There's
best
also
actress.
a lot of fucking movies that I've never even heard of that.
But that's usually how it goes. That's usually how it goes.
Everything Everywhere All at Once got 11 nominations. All Quiet on the Western Front has 9 nominations.
That sounds racist.
I don't know what the fuck that is. And they tied with The Banshees of Inisherin with 9.
yeah, that
This all
sounds
sounds like
weird.
white people shit. Like, not even just racist shit. Avatar got nominated and Top Gun got nominated.
Didn't Avatar just come out?
Literally just came out. So I don't. You see, the industry's rigged, but we knew that already. But
It-
Avatar just came out
but-
last month.
I did hear that movie's really good. Not that I'm going to see it because I have no interest in that type of shit.
Avatar's
but-
one of those movies that has such a large following, they can't fail.
For sure.
Like, it's just one of those.
And this is the second or third one.
This is the second one, but
Second
they have like
Avatar.
10 of them
Second
planned out.
All right. I don't got time for that.
I heard they shot this one and the one that's coming out next back to back.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I'm not a big Avatar fan personally, but I know everyone loves Avatar.
Yeah, I hear it's an amazing movie. Just not for me, which is fine.
What I think is the coolest thing of that is how Zoe Saldana,
She made.
That girl's
She's been in
getting
4.
shit.
she
Chicken.
is paid.
She's been in 4 $2 billion grossing movies.
Yeah, bro. She's been in the first 2 Avatars. She's been in the Avengers fucking franchise.
Yep.
Like,
She
she is
did,
paid.
she did the 2 or all 3 Guardians of the Galaxy, whatever the case may be.
Yeah, and she's the Guardians and also the Avengers, Endgame and Infinity War. Like, she's paid, bro.
Oh, no, she's straight. She's good. She's straight.
Shout out Zoe Saldana. Get into a fucking bag.
Yeah.
Big bag.
Just like Jonathan Majors.
Now, listen. I don't usually get like excited for a movie slate, but from what I see is coming out in the next few months, I'm excited.
Yeah, Zoe Saldana has now become the only actor in history to appear in 4 movies that have earned over $2 billion worldwide.
Shit.
Get to that bag.
That's Avengers Endgame and Infinity War and both Avatar movies.
Shit. That's fire.
That's not even including the Guardians movies, which have also been popular. But like those are the 4 movies over $2 billion. Shout out her getting a bag.
Get
Did y'all
to
watch that show
bag.
with her on Netflix? I didn't watch it, but I heard it was very sad. I
Was
watched
it-
like 1 episode of it.
Oh,
It's like her man's like a cook or something like that.
yeah. I didn't watch it, but I did hear it
Nah.
was sad.
I heard that shit was mad sad.
Yeah. Netflix this close to losing me too.
Netflix on some shit.
Nah, they just got that 90s show. I'm not gonna hold y'all, so I'm in there.
Nigga, that shit ain't gonna hold me over. I love
Did you watch it?
Yes, but
that shit
like
that shit got
Netflix
This
about
one
to do
season,
some-
one season only.
I hope they don't.
That
I'm 5 episodes in that 90 show, and I'm enjoying
no,
it.
it's funny. It is. It's a cool
good.
show.
Don't get me wrong.
But
I
it-
love
I
the
just hope
90s.
they don't cancel
It isn't one
Bro,
of the.
it's Netflix.
It
bro.
isn't one of the reboots that I'm like, okay, this works.
Really?
It's not one of those reboots for me. There's a few reboots that I kind of hate. Well, I might as well get my hate off. We got plenty of time here. This stopwatch makes this shit like we've been only been podding for 10 minutes. How I Met Your Father. I hated it at first, but I'm 50-50.
I feel like we're in the stage still. Did you
Nigga,
watch the
it's-
first episode of the new season?
Yeah,
already?
it's season 2. If it ain't good by episode 3, I'm writing a letter to
I feel
cancel
like
this bullshit.
all right. I feel like these shows have potential. Like I feel like that show has potential. How I Met Your Mother is very notorious for their storytelling in the sense of how they can spin something back from season 1 from season 8 and how they connect everything. Like I have.
Well, they fired
confidence
the
in
writer.
writers.
They fired the writer apparently. So
Really? I didn't see that.
Yeah.
yeah, I heard they fired the writer. So he's running around like spoiling it
That's insane.
on
Bro,
tour because he's like a comedian, I think, or something like that.
That's salty.
That nigga running around here spoiling that
That's
shit.
hate. That's mad hate.
Nigga, I'm gonna hate too. Fuck, you not gonna fire me. I'm gonna let y'all live. Fuck yeah. I'm gonna go tell everybody how this stupid shit end.
That's tough.
Fuck.
That's tough.
But
What
yeah.
other reboots you don't like?
I don't. How much? I'm 50-50 on this. Got me to about episode 3 of this season. If it don't get funnier or more adult, I'm over it.
For which one? For
How I Met Your
How I
Father.
Met Your Father?
That 90s show, it's a little too young for me. A little bit. So for some reason, the original seemed like they were older. But I don't know why.
I think it was because of
Maybe the time. The
was
time.
less sensitive than maybe now. You know, they could
Yeah.
joke about more shit and say
Right.
certain things that wouldn't probably get backlash.
Yeah, I would like it to be a little bit more adult. But
And
like
more raunchy.
even the actors, like in that 70s show, the actors were older than the characters they were playing. So it's like, okay,
Yeah.
these kids are like 14, 15 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, all right, I don't really like. It's kind of weird. The iCarly spinoff is phenomenal. I rave about that show all the time. It's great. It's adult. It's literally just adults working the internet. I love
Yes.
it. Bel Air, another great spinoff.
Oh, you seen the trailer for the new Bella?
Boy, let me
I
tell you.
haven't. I
tell you.
Shout out Tatiana Ali.
I watched.
I got the season because I
BMF.
work at. Never mind. But yeah.
That shit hard.
Nah, I haven't seen Bella.
Yeah.
I'll probably wait till like it's over.
You haven't seen the first
or it's
season of it?
canceled. Oh, canceled.
You don't
No.
watch the. It's not getting canceled.
It's not
I
gonna get
guarantee
that.
it's
That
not.
that
show's
that
not
show
getting
is
canceled.
it.
I haven't
It's not
seen
getting. You didn't watch the first season?
Watch it.
The first one was really
I
good.
got no interest in it.
I know it got
It's
a lot
fire.
of negative feedback when it first initially was announced
Yes.
because it was
Yes,
like,
it
oh,
did.
y'all trying to serious out a whole
It's a great show.
comedy show with
I'm a
Fresh
part of
Prince
that,
being as
yeah.
notorious as it is and like how popular it is.
Mm-hmm.
But the show's really good. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, Bella is
I
great.
like it personally, and the trailer for season 2 looks lit too. And I love that Tatiana Ali is in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the trailer, so.
Bel Air is really good. I'm really excited. What else we got? I think that's all the reboots right now.
Nah, these mad reboots. We just
They
there's so many for even
they
remember.
they rebooting Zoe 101, but I don't get how that
No
works
way.
because
They're not doing
Why?
that.
yeah, they are. I don't get how that works. Who wasn't the
was-
lead character like
It was
a
Britney Spears
drug
little-
addict
No,
going?
it was Britney Spears. little
You mean
sister.
Sex-
Jamie
sex
Lynn
slave?
Spears?
Yeah.
No, she wasn't.
She got
So
pregnant.
what was her controversy?
She got pregnant.
She was a bitch. That's what her. That's what I
What,
heard
Jamie
was
Lynn
the
Spears?
controversy. Yeah.
Well, her sister
Like,
was-
that's
Then
what
she
she
get
was.
then she got pregnant during the
got
show,
pregnant.
Yeah,
she
she
got
did.
pregnant,
Yeah,
and then
and
they,
she was like 13 or some shit.
some shit
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
crazy.
I mean, we're
What
not
the
gonna
fuck?
shame her, but
But the dude who was in charge of all of those shows was a creep at Nickelodeon. and
Yes,
shit. That's what a lot
that.
of shit was.
But that was for all the that was for
Yeah, that
iCarly
was
too.
for
But they
that,
got
that
rid.
was for
They,
iCarly, that was
but
for,
he's gone.
Victorious, all of them shit.
But he's gone.
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
Now I heard she was just messy.
That's it. No, I swore there was some. One of the dudes I know he was like in prison. Like that cast is
Oh, you
sick.
talking about? Oh, I know you're talking about the skinny dude
Like
with the
that
curly hair.
That cast is sick. It's all felons. It's all felons.
That's insane. They all reunited for fake on the. Oh, they made all that reboot. Did y'all see that?
I don't
shit?
want to see 40-year-old
did.
niggas saying all that.
Yeah,
on what though?
on Nickelodeon. There was a reboot for all that on Nickelodeon, and then the cast of Zoe 101 had like a scene on there also.
Really?
Yeah,
Tune into that.
I mean you don't have to tune into it. I don't know.
So.
if
Bro, no, you don't need to tune into that. You have way more important shit to do than tune into that. The fuck?
But yeah, nah,
Trust me.
Everything being rebooted nowadays and remade now.
I hate
Because
it.
Motherfuckers don't got.
I hate it. People aren't
motherfuckers-
creative anymore.
Yeah, people got. That's the same thing with fucking Hollywood too, bro. Like, bro, I'm watching a YouTube video and I see a fucking trailer about a bear that's on cocaine.
Oh, the cocaine bear.
Oh, Cocaine Bear.
Bro.
That should look kind of high.
We spoke. Yeah, I'm watching that.
That shit kind of high.
Did we speak about that?
Yeah.
Oh no, were we here?
Wait, you gonna go watch Michael B. Jordan punch the same nigga 8 times, but you want to watch a bear on crack? What?
Bro,
Yo.
we're not about to champion Sharknado and not watch Cocaine Bear.
No, I've never seen those series, but it's just
But
like
Sharknado has like a cult following. I'm gonna watch this bear wild out on coke.
on coke.
If y'all
Yeah,
enjoy
I'm
the
in there.
Sharknado shit.
I'm in there. I'm in there.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Would you support it if it went like 9 series, like 9 movies? in?
Cocaine Bear?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
fuck
got to
it.
see the first one first.
Like
I mean, I would.
it'll be like
if
it'll be
you're
like,
making it 9 movies,
it'll be like the
with
John
same-
Wick of
Wait,
bears.
is it the same bear on coke or is it
Y'all,
different
y'all,
bear
gonna,
on
y'all
coke?
gonna cut it out with this John Wick shit too. Enough.
Oh, the John. It's only 4 movies. The
Only 4? How many fucking movies do we need
I
of the
don't know, the
nigga?
nigga never died,
of
bro.
him never, of
He
him never
died,
losing.
bro. You know who died? His dog. He never died though.
Isn't it crazy we got in 4 movies because of a dog?
Yes. Don't kill his dog. Just don't kill the dog.
You are the niggas that keep these stupid
I
franchises going.
didn't. No, because I didn't watch.
We was
John
good
Wick.
after the sequel.
I didn't watch.
I
John
only
Wick.
saw the first 2.
Oh, all right.
I didn't watch that.
Only
shit.
saw the first
I
2.
know about it. I didn't watch it though.
I haven't seen the 3rd, but you know,
I will only support Cocaine Bear 9 if it's the same bear on coke.
the same bear.
Yeah, because if it's a different bear on coke, like
What if
Bro,
it's like
animals on crack? You got me. The fuck, nigga.
you see that nigga running.
I'm
I
here.
know, for that
Pete-
car.
I know Peter.
He was out.
I know Peter's tight.
He was
I'm
out.
in here. Y'all got me. And side note, all you niggas that saying this fake fry, I know it's real. Stop lying. Anyway, you niggas is killing them animals. I've never understood. This is the first time I've ever seen something being fake being something like that's the acceptable thing. It's not fall. I know you niggas are wearing real fur. You fucking creeps. Stop it. Not creeps. I'm sorry.
Wait, are you
fucking
talking about
animals.
the fashion show shit?
I don't know. I see all you niggas running around here. Hey, that's real fur.
Oh.
Y'all skinned an animal. Cut it out. Stop.
Skin and animals. Stop
I'm
it.
saying it's fall.
Oh, y'all seen the Scream trailer by the way? Also the Scream trailer.
Yo,
That is
bro.
some shit I'm into too.
That shit.
I'm into that.
Scream is the only
Since when
franchise
the
that.
fuck? Nah, hold on.
I only don't like that they ain't paying Sydney the money she was asking for.
Whatever. She be at.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm on Joe's
Why the
side.
fuck-
Fuck her. I don't care.
Who cares,
That's
bro?
crazy.
Whatever. Okay, yeah. Shout out to the OG crew. Whatever. Cool. Whatever. All right. Whatever.
Yeah.
Why the fuck Ghostface got a fucking blicky though? Like what's up with that?
Because he was in New York.
bro.
I mean, what other setting?
So he
is
just
appropriate? No, he didn't have. Did you see the trailer?
yes.
He got it because the dude from behind in the bodega behind it.
It doesn't matter how he
Pulled
got
it
it.
out.
Let me tell you
So he
something.
traded his knife for the blicky.
No, he stabbed the dude who had
Bro,
the shotty.
guys,
and then
it's
grabbed
not
the shot.
1991 anymore. Everyone has a gun. So
That
you
too.
yes.
That
So he can't be running out here with a knife. He's gonna get the movie's over in 5 minutes. Hey, bye,
yeah,
buddy.
Exactly. It's
That
just,
shit look tough,
to,
though.
to piggyback on that, like, oh, everyone got like iPhone now, so like, ain't they
Oh,
gonna
Jenna
like?
Ortega is another one who's getting a bag because she's in everything too.
She's very talented.
She's in everything too. She's
She
in
was-
Scream. She's in Wednesday.
Wednesday.
She's in that
the
movie
A24,
from A24 shit. I think it's
A24
called
shit.
X or whatever.
Yeah.
She getting a bag.
Oh,
She's very
I'm
talented.
trying to think.
She
Was
is
she a
very
Disney
talented.
actor? No.
I think she
No.
does.
Yeah.
I think she does come from Disney.
No, I don't think she was.
Actually, I don't know what she does.
No, I
I'm
don't
not-
think she does.
No.
She was in You.
She was.
She was in You. Yeah, she
She
was
was
in
in the last
You.
season of You.
She was in
Yeah.
you.
Oh, and You's coming back too.
That's a
I'm
fact.
sick of that.
And
shit.
I heard.
I'm so sick of that shit.
And I heard.
Why?
Nah,
I'm so sick. I'm so sick of that shit.
I full support that because now they on Joe.
Look at what you support. Look at what you support.
I ain't-
Kidnapping
I fuck
white
with
men
it, bro.
kidnapping people.
It's a good ass
Look what
show,
y'all
bro.
Look what y'all niggas support.
It's a good show.
You and Creed. Stupid ass movie. Take y'all niggas.
Yo, nah, you gotta
Stupid
put
ass
some
shit.
respect on
Gotta have a
Creed.
diverse portfolio.
Just sucks.
Nah, that's
I'm into
crazy.
You though. That's I can't. I think
Pause.
it comes back next month. Yeah, that's crazy.
No, but I'm saying they should have ended it after this last season.
I was mad they killed Shorty.
When he killed, well nah, fuck
Spoilers
it, yo,
if you didn't see it or
it's
not.
been enough time. Fuck
Well,
it.
yeah,
It's been
nah,
like
I
5
was-
years. I don't give a fuck what
he-
y'all think
he
now.
Killed,
Yeah.
he killed this shorty.
They could have ended it after this.
They
Love
could've.
Quinn.
Yeah, they love.
Yeah, they could have ended it after this. I didn't.
Yeah.
There's no need to. Now he's gonna go find another girl, and someone's doing it to him. All
When
right,
that couple was in a box, they made it out. They made a book about it.
yeah, like they wrapped up.
Nah, shorty had will to live because like shit.
I always find it super interesting. Shows ending always shows the business, the TV business, because you'll see they wrap it up just in case they don't get another season. But they leave it open ended enough,
Enough that and they do get greenlit. They
right?
continue.
But you didn't expect to come back. Like that show didn't expect to come back. The way they tied everything off, he gave the baby up for adoption. House exploded. She's dead. He goes away.
I don't think
she
they,
moves.
I didn't think
They
thought
didn't think they were
would come
coming
after
back.
the first season.
Oh,
I think at this point they
that
did,
shit got too popular.
Yeah, I think the first season they didn't expect for them to come back, but I think now it's like, all right, they are so greenlit. They're like they just cutting it early now.
I think they're getting greedy. Last season was because last season it was iffy.
Yeah, it had its moments.
Yeah, so it's like okay.
But
I
this
think,
one coming out is the last one.
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Now, I mean, did they say that?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, okay,
yeah, this
but-
is the last season.
I say because
But that's what they're doing now. These companies are now like they're ending shit not early, but like they're not giving it the longevity.
I like that.
Yeah.
If it's not a sitcom, 4 or 5 seasons, we out of here.
We're
all
fading
right, cool.
Abbott Elementary.
Yeah, sitcoms are meant to last 10 years. If it ain't that, wrap it up, bro. These thriller stories, 4 or 5 years, you can only add so many more twists. We've seen it happen to Snowfall. We've seen it
Snowfall's
happen.
on the last season right now.
This is Snowfall's last
Yeah,
season.
man, that shit's
I can't wait
fun.
for that shit.
So, because last season sucked besides the last episode.
I didn't think it sucked.
That
personally.
shit stunk.
I enjoyed it.
Except the last episode. That last episode was amazing. But yeah. We went from Keely Williams getting trained to TV.
Yo, that's don't question.
Diverse.
Shout out to Raspy, man.
No. Oh god.
What? She? All right, man. I'm the problem here. I'm the issue.
I feel like a lot of. Did any music come out?
Before
I know
I really
music
don't-
came out. I've been just dying to talk about it. I'm gonna wait
Before-
until we get to that point. But John knows what I want to talk about.
I don't tell me what I know. I don't want to talk
You know
about
what I want. You know what music I want to talk about.
Before we move on, because we can go to music. Have y'all watched the Dana White slap fighting league?
Oh, bro, that shit's
bro.
wild.
Oh,
That shit is
God.
dead ass wild.
This is white privilege.
Yo, Dana White.
That shit is crazy.
This was the fact that first of all, the fact that he took that from a whole nother league that's not in this country.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he came up with that shit.
Nah,
No, that's the
nah.
problem. People are thinking he came up with it. He took this is from like a whole
It's-
like Europe country
yeah,
they be
it's-
doing
yeah.
this shit.
Oh, that nigga's a genius. I know we've been shitting on him last week, but this nigga's smart.
Nah, bro.
Bro,
they-
he
That's
took
why.
this whole
That's
shit.
why Stephen A. Molly won't
that
say shit about
that shit
niggas.
from
Genius.
where like motherfuckers is doing like pro arm wrestling and fucking shit like that. Like,
Well, he had the money to pay for it, so
This has been existing for the last like I don't know how long, but this was outside this country. This is a thing, but Dana White managed to take it and sell it to a fucking TV network, and
Of
now I think it's on
course.
TBS. The slap fighting.
that
league.
shit
Bro.
looks. That shit is so vicious.
You seen the dude who's half his face,
Face
was
bro.
fucking
fried.
inflated, bro.
It like paws. It looked blown out, like swollen, like the whole half. Like that shit is not okay. It's
Yeah.
the same dude who beat his wife. Who
Listen,
made this
man.
show
Listen,
on
man.
TV.
I don't know. This nigga Dana White.
You on a
This
know,
nigga's.
I don't know. He got
This
something on
nigga.
somebody,
This
that's all I
nigga's a
know.
genius.
He got something on somebody.
No, this show is a gold mine. I find myself on TikTok watching 15 of them shits. Like, damn, this nigga got up. No, he's a genius. He's a genius.
You on a fucking roll, bro.
This is a terrible sport,
It is
and I wish they would stop.
Yes.
This is a walking concussion waiting to happen.
No, it is worse than that.
Yeah.
His face was broken in his.
Bro, that shit was inflated like a.
And I think they was only
balloon.
winning like $5,000
and
or
he
some
won.
shit.
And he won. That
Yeah,
guy.
he won that way.
He did one.
He won. That
But
guy.
I think the winning prize was only like $5,000 or some little. What the fuck?
Bro, there's a special place in hell for Dana White.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's all I know.
He's him.
It's very warm down there for him.
Yeah, I was gonna put. Yeah, just him. So
They
I
need to
just
cancel that shit.
I think at some point they will, because for the health of people gonna be like, yo, this is too much.
Bro, that's crazy.
But
That's
it is,
white privilege. You didn't get that
also-
show. And you
but-
stole that show.
but it's also genius, because I was tuned in. I was like, what the fuck, for real? Oh shit, that's
you gotta
crazy.
stop these white people stealing shit.
Hey man, how we know you steal from another white man? I don't care.
A European white man.
White on white crime is that's their business.
That's also true. That's a fair point.
That's the only thing before we want to these life cycle questions. I don't think that there's not really much here. If we want to circle back, we can. We can go to music though.
Ice Spice dropped the project.
Mm-hmm.
That's all
Mhm.
I want to say.
What do you guys think about it?
Hmm.
Good?
I fuck with it.
I enjoy it very much. We
How-
do you think it's a bias?
How y'all was on playing in the car?
I was blasting it,
You was blasting it?
100%.
Like sing some of the lyrics right now.
Nah, I'm not gonna sing it. I'm not gonna perform karaoke.
No, I'm just
But-
saying, like, what's your favorite, like, what she be
That
saying?
Gangsta Boo song is hard with Lil TJ.
Word.
The sample's dope,
Like, where y'all be going when y'all listen to Ice Spice?
bro.
Where y'all be on the way
Ice
to?
Spice was
Where
on
y'all
the
be
cover of
going?
New York Times.
She was though. That's the crazy part.
No, it's fire. But where y'all be heading to when y'all put it on? Like, that's y'all get ready music?
Like,
Look.
She can't lose. You know why?
like,
Cause she chose.
bro, you know, yo, bro.
Like I
Spice
want
really a legend.
what do y'all be like? How y'all get dressed? Like
Exactly. Say like what you said like just now.
Like
Say again. Like
No, like how y'all be getting dressed? No, I'm with you. I'm here. Go ahead. I want how y'all like when you hear her record. Like where you playing her records at? In private by yourselves? No girls, just y'all.
not especially with girls.
No, but when you heard it in your car, you was by yourself.
Yeah, I had to play it on my drive to work in the morning on that Friday morning because she announced it the day before.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we all support Ice Spice
As a
where we
collective.
from. You know what I'm saying? Bronx legend.
Yes.
Like-
Modern day. Faith
Princess Diana.
Evans,
Princess Diana. That was the name of the track.
You know
Princess
how
Diana.
niggas love Cardi's verse on Tomorrow too, but we can't like rap it because it's all about like her hair hitting her ass crack and shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel about a lot of
Princess
Spice music. And if I'm just picturing Derek in the car rapping all them lyrics by himself
Oh my god.
about what she like
Nah,
and
I'm
how
not
she
gonna,
takes that.
I'm not rapping the lyrics, but I'm
Oh,
definitely.
now look.
No,
Look what
listen,
Jay-
I'm definitely not.
Yeah, I was blasting the car down
Yeah, because
on the
there's
way
certain,
here.
there's certain
and
shit
then,
you
yo,
can't say. There's certain shit you can't say, but I'm definitely nodding the fuck out of my head to this song that's playing as I'm driving.
Pause.
As I'm driving, I said, as I'm driving, I'm nodding to the song. That's my shit. We support Ice Spice.
No, shout out to her, man. I didn't. I wasn't. I have not been in the environment to listen to it. I'm not just finna put this on while I'm cleaning the crib.
That's
But
weird. You ain't hear Gangsta Boo?
I don't. How that go?
I ain't gonna stop telling me to stop telling me to sing these songs.
I don't know how it goes. I
I
don't
can't
know.
do it like the legend.
Like,
Ice
damn.
Spice.
Oh my god.
I'm
Yeah,
just
I don't know
saying.
how that goes, but I'm sure. I hear most of the EP was just records she released that are popular.
Two of them were. It was Munch and Bikini Bottom that came out prior.
Okay.
And then the one with Lil TJ is the one that I mentioned to you that leaked on SoundCloud.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other two,
That
Acting
they
Smoochie,
put out on SoundCloud.
Acting
see if it feels
the
good.
Smoochie and Princess Diana.
Acting a what?
Smoochie.
What does that mean?
Acting smoochie.
What is? You just said what he said. What does that mean?
Oh my god! Listen, I love Ice Spice. So you listen to the song.
No, I'm asking you what that means.
Listen to the song, and you will know what a smoochie is.
All right. Anything else about this EP?
It's amazing.
It's dope. It's dope. What
Look
is it,
forward
6
to
tracks?
debut
Is it 6
album.
or 7 tracks?
This is like an EP.
Yeah. I think it did 12.5 in the
It's
first week.
6 song. Yeah, 6 songs.
Pitchfork actually gave it a higher rating than.
Bro, she was on the cover of New York Times.
Yeah, like
Oh, you know what song a project I heard? I finally got around to listening to.
What?
Coco Jones shit.
oh,
Oh, phenomenal,
That shit was fire.
phenomenal, man. She's
And if you don't know Joe, Coco Jones is also on Bel Air. She plays Hillary.
She's
Dance.
Hillary on Bel Air.
really?
She is phenomenal, bro. She is.
That project was fire.
She does everything. There's nothing. She acts. She sings. She's amazing.
No, that project was fire.
Yeah,
That was the deluxe that came out.
yeah, she's phenomenal.
Hmm.
Is there anything else in music?
Oh no,
Trying
y'all.
to think.
Y'all
Sure,
was,
you
like
Ricky
I
Ross.
haven't.
we talked about Party last week.
I haven't really been like checking new music because like no funny, bro. Besides Ice Spice shit, I've been just running Metro shit, Metro shit on loop, bro. I'm sorry.
Yo,
Like,
John just so appalled that anyone is just like, yo, aside from My Spice, well, I don't know what I'm listening to.
you know, bro. like-
I think she's doing great things. If she can keep this up, I will 100% support her.
Yeah, you said 90 days.
I did.
you know,
I thought it was very funny she was at the Drake show.
I did.
it
you see
was.
I
You
saw.
saw-
I
you saw
saw
her-
that she was there.
I thought it was
That didn't
very
surprise
funny.
me at all. Drake gonna keep the girls there. It don't matter what Drake do.
It was very funny to me that she was just posted up there. New
Drake
Ice
ain't
Out
Drake
show.
ain't not mentioned this girl not one time, but everybody assume he's always talking about this girl. Drake could not give a fuck about nothing y'all talking about. They could be cool and friends. Drake has not said nothing about this girl ever, but everybody just assumes she's so in Drake's life.
Like damn,
What else we got? We talked about Party last week, right?
Yeah.
yes.
That shitty ass record.
Oh, J. Cole.
You dropped the single.
What J. Cole, so. I'll
Drake
give
Cole
you the
did.
facts.
Drake Cole did
What did
God's
Jermaine
plan.
do?
That nigga did God's plan.
He did not do God's plan. First of all, he did not do God's plan. God's plan was better.
What did he do?
What he did was, J. Cole said he felt uninspired. So what he did was he went on YouTube and typed up a J. Cole type beat.
Oh,
And then he found the beat, and
Uh-huh.
then he recorded and rapped over it. And then he gave the song to the producer that made the beat. I think his name was like Batman or something like that on YouTube, but like the A was like a V. And then he was like, yo, shout him out, like, this beat was amazing. I haven't been in the headspace to make music, but I heard the beat, and then I I just went off, and then he just gave it to me. He said, this should live on your channel, X, Y, and Z. I thought that was really cool.
It's love.
The jester is beautiful.
Yeah. And now we get to John's portion of it.
Why is my portion?
Because
Yeah.
we know what you're going to say.
No,
Well,
you
I know,
don't.
rather.
I think
Did you like the song?
Is it lazy?
No, I don't think it's lazy. I think this is
that's
J-
what do you like the
this
song?
is J. Cole's bag. J. Cole, he does the shows for $1, and nigga, he got dreads.
Stop
and
making him sound homeless. First
he
of all.
he wears Crocs on stage. Like that's cool. Like that's cool. Like it's cool.
Crocs on stage.
In terms of the song, I'm never gonna hear this shit again.
It was a very J. Cole song. That's all I can say. It was a very J. Cole song. It wasn't a bad
I don't
song.
even think like it was like a poem to the producer.
It was J. Cole.
Yo, do your thing, young man. And, oh, okay.
It was J.
Like
Cole.
like it's an amazing gesture. This kid probably now has equity in this record forever. He'll get paid from this record for a good amount of time.
He probably got 2 million, over 2 million views on
Probably
YouTube
more
at
than
this
that. Probably
point.
like solid 5, 6
a couple
million
days
views
ago,
by
a couple
now.
days ago, I had 1.7, I think it was.
Yeah, so
It's called.
I think that's dope.
I think it was a very cool gesture.
It was a very nice gesture in terms of the record. Like I'm never gonna hear it again, but you know, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2.5 million views.
Yeah,
a week ago.
2.5. He made probably a nice little 20-30 off that. 20,
He said, on the day when I couldn't find much motivation, I was looking for anything to inspire me. Out of curiosity, I typed in J. Cole type beat into YouTube. Yours was the first I saw. I pressed play, focused, and wrote this. This is some
Press
shit that
play and
that would normally
focused.
stay in the vault, but I don't want to hold on to music like that no more. This is for you and whoever else need to hear it. God bless, bro, and keep doing what you're doing. J. Cole, procrastination.
I am very, very much. I love J. Cole's inspirational aspect of him. Like he's always trying to uplift. I love it. Song, like I said, I'm good, but you know, I'm a fan of J. Cole. But that record,
He should have an album coming out this year, too.
yeah, J. Cole sounds
According
like
to
he's got about
his
one or two
timeline.
more, and he's out of here.
Yeah, according to his timeline.
He's out of here. I don't think
But is he
we
really?
might not.
And Drake also
Yeah.
said he might drop another project this year.
I mean, Drake does it because he really just loves music. Kendrick, we might not never hear that nigga again.
That's fine.
Sneaker said that. Look, Sneaker said that's fine.
That's fine.
But
You still play Mr. Morale?
I didn't play in the first place.
Now we didn't play.
No.
Well, which one was
No,
it?
no. Once again, my point stands. Something can be really good and not have replay value. The album, I still think it's a very, very good album, but I do put it as Kendrick's worst. I do. But Kendrick's so talented and makes such classic pieces of work that's like, all right, like, what does that really mean? When we have when it's all said and done, and you do compare the two, you'll see the difference in Drake's impact. Because I don't know that we would
I
have
think you
cared.
see it now.
Agreed. I don't know that we would have cared if Kendrick performed at, I don't know, at an intimate LA venue. Well, Drake's not from New York. Never mind. I don't know if we cared if Kendrick performed at the Apollo the way people cared about Drake doing B-sides at the Apollo. I think, especially with her loss, we've seen Drake's ability to bounce back besides the criticism, as opposed to Kendrick. People don't really critique Kendrick because he like makes classical rap music. To me, it's like critiquing the Beethoven of rap.
Yeah, I personally think,
I think.
bias aside, that Drake is also just a better artist in a sense. Not even a better artist in a sense.
For sure, he's the best.
He's a better artist, but he also has a wider palette
I mean,
of what he can do
yeah, the
musically.
nigga dances and sings. So yes,
Yeah.
of course. But if we're talking about Kendrick is not for me, which is kind of in reference to the kind of the Tim Duncan argument we had last year, where Tim Duncan hasn't gone through didn't have any controversy through his career very much. So I take more of Kobe's having to fight back into account more. Like Drake will drop something that people would critique, call mid, but he knows they'll like it 10 years later. But at the time, and he'll put another project out, act like sweat off his shoulder, and go drop another fire. Like honestly, never mind. I don't think it's aged the best, and it was critiqued heavily at first. But then you put her loss out, and you talking about rap album of the year.
Yeah.
So, and then Cole, what was the album where he was folding clothes and The neighbors ran
For
in his
your eyes only.
where they ran into his crib or whatever he was talking about. He
For
comes
your eyes
back,
only.
and then the one after that was KOD, which was still and then the most recent one, it's like, all right, none of that shit ever happened. He went crazy. So Kendrick, I feel like he hasn't necessarily had to fight through that. So I take a lot of
It goes back to what I said like last year when we were on the pod.
Hove has also had to fight through that. Like people have had to fight through that.
Kendrick gets given so much grace.
It's not grace. The Kendrick style of music is kind of impenetrable.
Which I think leads to the grace.
He's
aspect.
gonna give you
Because
amazing
people
lyrics.
will still say Hove dropped a bad album with Blueprint 3.
Hove has dropped.
You know what I'm
As,
saying?
the,
Like,
as
like-
the biggest Hove fan, Hove has dropped a couple bad albums.
Yeah, but people will like be more open to saying he dropped a bad
Yeah,
album
yeah, for
opposed
sure.
to like a Kendrick.
But the thing is, when you shoot 80 shots, you're gonna miss more.
Yeah.
Hove is on album 11, 12. Kendrick's got 5 or 4 of them, and drops every 5 years. Hove was in the space where he was dropping so often. He was managing a label. Like Kendrick is now into the what is it? PF Chang shit with the other nigga.
PF Lang.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
He's doing that now with Homeboy, so maybe he'll see the difference. But Hove has been an executive. He had a crew. You know what I mean? When you think TD, you just think Kendrick is the best. You don't think he runs it. Right? So I think it's different. Drake runs OVO. Cole runs Dreamville. Kendrick doesn't come off as somebody that ran TDE. He's just in TDE.
Yeah.
I think that plays a part too. It's a lot different when you have people you're responsible for. When you're also trying to drop your project and worry about somebody else's project, I feel like Kendrick also has not gone through that. So I think with that, I take all that into account when I look at Drake, when I look at Cole. All right, their path has been different. Like Tim Duncan comes in with the playing next to the best center in the world. Hey, yes, he's gonna have his rings are gonna be look a little bit easier to me than Kobe going through a charge, Kobe losing Shaq, and getting like I see there's a difference. So that's my synopsis going from J. Cole's God's Plan.
That was not his gospel.
I was. He said, yeah, you know,
God's plan went diamond.
yeah, take this and you know, run with it and take inspiration. Nigga, cut me a check for this beat one, nigga. That's the fuck one. Pay for this. That's one. That's helping me out. Give me the money for this beat and give me the song. Shit. I don't care.
The highlight of the week, Ice Spice.
Whatever, man. We talked about this off mic. The Jumbo Shit Poppin' music video. It's just niggas following Drake around.
Pretty much.
Oh, like his video style now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's all it is. It's just people following him around, documenting his life, chopping it up, and putting a video out. That's it. And putting a song behind it.
That's what you can do when you have that money, man. At least we getting something.
That nigga is budgeting with them videos because they pay one dude, a videographer, and an editor. All right, we out of here.
I think it's just him at this point. They just giving him the money now. Like the funds for a video, like they just give.
I can't even imagine what Drake's deal is with the world.
Yeah.
I can't even put it into what the contract, like what it could possibly be. I can't even think about it. It gives me a headache.
That shit is probably crazy.
So I don't even want to think about it. My head hurts just thinking about it right now. So, anything else important in music? I don't think so.
I really
Go
can't
listen
think-
to Ice Spice. Like
I can't think of anything else, truthfully, when it comes to music.
Nothing important music-wise. We can go to some life cycle. We got a little bit of time here. There was a Kwame Brown tweet that I found super interesting. I don't know. I didn't find it interesting because I think this is not the laziest shit. This is just the most mediocre shit I've ever heard in my life. But hey, maybe y'all think something different. Kwame Brown. He says, I think it was better being a bust. LeBron can't do what I do. They take pictures of him everywhere. He goes, I was a bust, ain't nobody taking pictures of me. I can do and go wherever I want.
that's hate.
Yeah.
That is, the nigga's hating a little
That's
bit.
hate.
You gotta let that go.
Or, but I'm looking at, what if he really means that?
That's still hate. He means that, but that's still hate.
I would love to know if Kwame Brown's rich. He was the number 1 draft pick for the Washington Wizards. And
He just said you can't be unpopular like me. That's what he just said.
I think he was
You
alluding.
can't walk around regular like me.
I think he was alluding to that
I can say that.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's hate.
I don't know where I was going with this. This not me. I was thinking like, okay, is he pretty much saying, I rather be rich and out the way than rich and have to be like LeBron, me not being able to walk down the street.
Those riches are two different riches.
Oh no, yeah, he's
So I'm not taking his.
so forget Kwame Brown, forget
I
that
ain't taking
nigga,
his rich.
because that nigga stunk, and that's fine.
Yeah.
The nigga averaged like 1 and 2, so he stunk. That's fine. But I think the overall aspect is, hey, he'd rather live his quiet, subtle, I guess semi-rich life than have all the paparazzi and all the money. I'm like, me niggas, take as many pictures of me as you want. I got $1 billion. I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
Yes.
I don't care.
You wouldn't even be able to take a picture of me unless I'm going to and from work at that point. Because I'd be in a gated fucking.
Nigga, that don't work.
They do.
Nigga, they catch everybody.
I mean, they do. Well, like when you're going from point A to B type shit.
Yeah,
Like,
there's
I'm gonna
nothing you can
be
do.
in my own gated fucking.
And LeBron has to play basketball, so he doesn't have that luxury. He has to like leave the crib, go to practice. Yeah, he can't do that.
Yeah, but that's cool because like also with that career choice, it doesn't really matter. You know, you getting flipped up.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
but you guys would rather be like LeBron rich and super famous and never being able to be a normal person again, or rich and out the way like Kwame Brown. I don't know if Kwame Brown's rich. I'm just saying he is. I don't think he is. But
We're like all in the same tax bracket. Like,
yeah, no,
That's a fact.
I'm
That's
sure
a
me.
fact, bro.
I'm sure I can get into places Kwame Brown can.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm positive.
That was hate.
I promise. But
Yeah.
let's take him out of it. You would rather take like filthy rich, Bron, cool, or moderately rich. And would you take LeBron, filthy rich, cool, whatever, or moderately rich and out the way?
I'm taking LeBron. That man just hit $1 billion.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
I'm
I
That's
taking-
solidified, bro.
don't need. I don't
taking that.
need privacy with that much money.
Yeah,
Whatever. Write
I'm
it.
good.
I'm fine.
I'll build a fort with that much money.
Write it. I'm
Literally,
fine.
out of the bills, I'll make a fort.
Yeah, write it. I'm fine. I don't care. Yeah. There was something else. There was something else I had. There's something else I had on this. And we'll move on. I was watching a podcast,
Mm-hmm.
and this girl, she's an adult star.
What does that mean?
I can't say the word because
Porn
YouTube.
star?
Corn.
Can't
Corn.
say the P.
Can't say P anymore on YouTube. That's what they told us content creators. Apparently, whatever. I don't know. I don't see the difference. But I was watching
Look
a
at the
podcast.
censoring. Look at the censoring.
I was watching a podcast, and then a corn star. You know, it's always the same question. Hey, like, how you? She's married. She's been married for like 10 years.
Gotcha.
Like, how does your husband navigate? And does that
Affect their
apply
marriage.
outside? Yeah. Does it apply outside of your relationship?
Hmm.
And she was like, he can sleep with who he wants. I can sleep with who I want. He's cool with it. I'm cool with it.
They're both porn stars.
No, only she is.
But she gave him the green light to sleep with other people because of her profession?
Well,
That's what it sounds like.
yeah. Now, I don't know if it's because of profession or that's just her lifestyle,
Gotcha.
Mm.
which we've talked about
Polygamy and stuff
100
like that,
times.
yeah.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
But he chooses not to unless it's with her. And
They sound like that cop situation.
Yeah. Like, yeah. No, yeah.
no, it's not the cop situation.
Kinda.
She got trained by her coworkers. That's different.
Yeah,
Well, actually-
what's the difference? That's what's the difference.
Anyway. So he chooses not to necessarily, because he just doesn't want to. That's just not his bag. He doesn't necessarily care to.
Gotcha.
And then she's also the breadwinner.
So now it's a Gabrielle Union situation.
It's like a quadruple entendre here.
So many
So she's got she's been doing this for a while. She's got the millions of dollars, the mansion, all that. Everything's cool.
Mm-hmm.
But she can go out and, I guess, just do whatever she wants when she pleases.
Hmm.
But I do feel like, and I guess I was looking at it from more of the financial aspect. Everybody was in this fucking, and this is also the same girl. If y'all don't know this story, excuse me for any wholesome people that are watching, that she said she had an ex-boyfriend where she came from another dude's house. The dude finished inside her, and then she went home. Her man wanted to have sex, and she let him go down there.
Did we talk about that?
I don't know if we did.
I don't think we talked about that.
She let her
I feel like
I would have known because
her man at home go down
fucking
there.
edit this
Wow.
shit. Couple times.
Yeah,
Wow.
same girl.
That's tough.
But when she was speaking, I was like, this just sounds like a dude that's able to do whatever he wants because he has more money. Why do we get mad when girls do it? Like, in general, when women do the same thing we do,
Why
or
we-
like the common man is known for doing, like, the internet goes crazy. Even the Gabrielle Union thing. I was like, bro, dudes say that shit all the time. If, like, dudes that tend to be the breadwinners, like, yo, I can do whatever the fuck I want. I pay all the bills.
I think it's just being judgmental towards women as a society, which I don't think is appropriate. But I understand I don't understand it, but I see why it occurs because it's just like it's a societal thing.
I don't know. I think it's even deeper than that. Like, as men, our egos are just a
Fragile.
lot more fragile than women's.
That's it. Yeah, it is.
Like,
But
women
that's
can
also
take
involved in
so much more than we can.
That's
Like, we embarrass them. We do all types of shit, bro. Like, I'm talking about in a general sense. Like, as men, we do the wildest shit and expect them to, like, to forgive.
So
But
easy.
bro,
It's
the minute
masculinity aspect of
the minute that girl
it. Toxic.
texts a nigga back, we losing our mind.
Yeah. I feel like we touched on that before too.
But
That's a toxic masculinity.
But if we're self-aware, why is that still a thing? Like, we all know it's like, I think all men know that. But then why is it a thing? If you want to run around and she wants to run around, then y'all could just be what polynam, whatever the shit. Yeah.
polygamous.
Yeah. Whatever that girl said on that episode. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, that to me, it kind of baffles me, because I've always in my
It's double
head,
standards.
it's like it is, but it's also, to me, double standards is more hypocritical, which this is too, but to me, this is like, it really hurts our soul. Like, if men and women ever, like, the only reason the internet gave a fuck about the whole Gabrielle Union thing is because it's a woman. If a dude said, yeah, I make a shit ton of money, I'm going to, like, it's expected for a man with a lot of money to cheat. That's like it's like, oh, he's got money. He's taking care of everything. What do you expect him to do?
It's a double standard.
But if they do it, bro, it's not even, like, we be crying. Like, I know there's a societal aspect to it. It's naturally a societal double standard. But as men, why do, like, our hearts hurt?
Because that's the toxic masculinity aspect.
Yeah. Like, I believe it's it would have never happened to me type shit.
You want to feel special. You want to feel
Yeah.
different.
I think that's what it is. Like, guys unconsciously feel like it would never happen to me. So it ties in with the whole ego
I'm
thing.
going to tell you niggas right now, y'all girls be cheating. I'm going to be honest with y'all.
And
they be cheating.
And the thing is,
They just
where,
good at
like,
it.
and
For
I
us.
and I
They are
really
good at it,
I
but
really
for
hate to
us.
admit it is they could cheat better.
No, women are the best cheaters.
Absolutely.
They could cheat better, bro.
They cover their
Sure.
tracks.
Like fellas, like
For
tr-
sure.
they
like,
will not
truthfully-
text you back.
Truthfully, like we fucking suck as cheaters. Well, I don't cheat because I'm a child of God. But like guys cheat
That's what you are.
so bad.
Listen to Joe.
Okay.
This nigga.
You know.
All right.
But yeah, women cheat so much better than guys.
No, they're pros.
Like
It's because women are smarter than men.
That too. But also, it's our arrogance thinking it can't happen to us.
Also, that too.
Yeah.
It is a
I
multitude
don't,
of things.
a lot of men, well, this is wrong, but men don't necessarily go looking for it. I don't think. I'm a man, I always say, hey, I'm not finna go through nobody's phone, because that's just not my bag.
mm-hmm.
Because I always think I'm gonna come across it anyway. And God knows I'd always love to come across it in person. You slip up and then the dude see
You mean
me.
You're more of a what happens in the dark will come to the light.
I mean, that sounds corny, but yeah, in a sense, that sounds ass.
Like
But
if it happens, it happens. Type shit.
But me, it's like you can't keep it up for too long. Like niggas that be in affairs, that's why there's whole fucking Lifetime movies about it. It's gonna, like, you can't keep that up. You can't.
Those movies are interesting though.
They are, but
A Lifetime
that's why they only an hour and a half because you can't keep it up your whole life.
Yeah.
nigga.
Yeah.
You can't get up your whole life.
Yeah.
Like, how long are you going to do this for? At some point, bro, you're not a CIA agent. You're going to slip up. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I was. But as that man, it seems like he can handle it. That's why I was curious about. I was like, yo, he seemed like he's straight.
Because you know what you're signing up for at that point. You know what you're signing up for.
I don't know why. What you mean?
Because of her profession.
That's not, see? And that's where it got weird because I've seen a lot of these, because I'm super interested in like how these men think. That's work. That's just work.
Yeah, it's her profession.
No, but she does that outside of work too.
But you also know you're signing up for that.
Why?
Unless she's doing it on the low and you don't know. Because that's the case and it's different. That means, because he's made an agreement with her. She's doing it on her own also.
But I'm saying if he chooses, all right, you know what, this is not for me.
And she gave him the green light for him to do it too.
Yeah, but if you don't, the green light don't matter if I'm not using it. Nigga, the fuck? If your girl tell you tomorrow, yeah, you get a free
You
pass.
think he's not using it?
I mean, I don't see why he would have to lie because she says cool. But that's like your girl saying, yeah, you get a free pass, do whatever you want. You think when she find out about the free pass is lit?
But it's different if she's already wilding.
No,
Openly.
that's what I'm saying. From what I've understood from adult film stars, when it's work, it's work. That has nothing to do with personal.
OnlyFans is work now too, though.
Yeah, same thing.
They be shooting a lot of content.
It's all the same. Like
To be busy.
they shoot with
So anytime could
they
be
shoot with different dudes. Like
Exactly. So anytime could be work. That's
I mean, as long as the video go up, nigga, I don't know. I don't know
my
what's
God.
the fuck the video.
There's a lot. That's a cover. It's a good cover up on her end. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, you know what you're signing up for. She gave you the green light to do whatever you want because you know she about to wild out because of her profession. And even if you
So you
signing up for
you
that,
can never date somebody in the adult industry.
me personally,
Yeah.
nah, I can't personally. Me, I can't. I know people that do because obviously these people have partners, and they have. It's. I mean, I don't want to say it's weird. I think it's interesting that they have boundaries. Like
That's what the conversation goes. Like there are
boundaries
everyone's
due
allowed to
their
have boundaries.
relationship, but
They
also
are.
have the profession of sleeping with different people for X content. Like, you know what I mean?
That's the job.
I get it. I can't do that. More power to you. You know, it's one of those things. It's like, hey, more power to you. Couldn't be me. That's what that is for me personally.
That's a lot of power. Just saying.
Could you be in a relationship with someone in that industry?
I think I would have boundaries. I think that if my girl decided tomorrow, hey, I want to do OnlyFans, I wouldn't trip. Like, if you want
What
to
if
go,
it was OnlyFans with another man though?
I wouldn't be comfortable with that. No,
That's what I'm saying. But that's
that's what I'm
essentially-
saying. My boundary. But if like,
Yeah, but that's essentially though what the question
If-
ideally is. It's
but there are also aspects of like, if your girl's naked on the internet, that's also a sticky subject.
yeah, but those are still two different things though. Like that. Like
Not to some people. Like,
Nah, it has to be. I would think so.
you would think so.
Yeah, like, because if I'm asking you, are you comfortable with your girl having an OnlyFans and just posting content of herself, or your girl having an OnlyFans and posting content with another man that's not you?
No,
Those are two
I'm
different
me.
things, you know what I mean?
My personally, I'm not. I would not be into that. It would be too much. My fragile masculinity cannot handle that.
And that's understandable.
But I 100% understand men that might like, hell, this is just work. Because the same way, because the double standard is when men get caught cheating, right?
Yes.
Number one thing is, unless it's like you had an affair, you know, they'll be like, yo, bro, she ain't me shit. It was nothing. It was just physical. All that shit that niggas lie and say. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing. So if she goes to you and goes, yo, it's just work. It's my job. I go bust my nut, I come home. What's the problem? That's what I'm saying. I go bust my nut and I come home, just like niggas say.
You know, more power to you. It couldn't be me, personally. I ain't.
Like I said,
That's a lot,
couldn't be
bro.
me either, but I 100% understand a man be like, yo, bro, as a man, because that's the thing, man, we can.
That man who's okay with that, I can just imagine what he can get through in life. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, that
What
man-
he can get
Trials and
through.
testaments
woman
he
can
could go
handle
through
a lot.
that I may
'cause
not be able
shit.
to go through, that he can just like keep it pushing. You might be a stronger man than me.
Oh no,
He has to be- he has to be
nigga,
stronger
yes,
than
you
man.
are. No, I'm telling
He's
you, you are.
100% stronger than man.
I'm telling you, he is for sure.
Wow.
But the same
That's one of
way,
God's stronger soldiers. That's what that is. That's what that is. Shout out to that man.
I'm saying though,
One of
bro,
God's
like
strongest shoulders.
it really is the same concept. The aspect as men when they cheat, it's like, yo, like I had a moment, or I had a moment of temptation, or whatever. What the dumb shit niggas say when they get caught? All the stupid excuses we come up with when we didn't like the girl that you got caught cheating with. It's the same thing, girl. It's just work. What does God do anything? I'm gonna bust my nut, come home, shower, and it's normal. It's regular.
You're crazy.
And there we go. Can't call a girl crazy for saying that because
No, I'm
that's
not saying she's crazy. I'm saying that's crazy.
why.
To me,
Why though?
because I don't believe in that. Me personally, I could say it's crazy. Doesn't mean.
Do
it's
you
crazy.
think that men can cheat without emotion?
Yeah.
Or men?
Yeah.
No, men
Wait,
can
you
have.
saying-
Do you think men can have sex without emotion?
Can have sex
Yeah.
without emotion? I think so.
I think vice versa too. I think women can.
I'd be up on both sides.
I think both can.
On both sides.
So then why can't? So why is that crazy?
Because I'm not dealing with that. I'm not dealing with that. Derek is not signing up for that. That's not no.
Right.
But it's not crazy in I mean,
In reality,
no,
it's not.
It's not crazy in reality because that just ties into like what your beliefs are when it comes to partnership and X, Y, and Z. You know what I mean?
Nigga, you could nigga, pastors cheat. Nah, nothing to do with anything. That's just like what? That's just yo.
But that's crazy to some people, not me. I'm sure churchgoers. I'm sure older churchgoers saying that pastor cheated. That's crazy.
Okay, men. Let's say the natural.
No, churches be robbing people.
I mean, I know that. I heard the nigga
You
that
seen
was
the video with the dude?
no, and then it came. The nigga got arrested. The pastor got arrested for fraud. I called it.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
nigga, he got arrested. I called it. That whole shit was fake. Anyway,
He was backing out
Insurance
of
claim and shit.
backing out of Benz.
bro, listen. But anyway, like I was saying, this. So you feel like both sexes can have sex without emotion?
Yeah.
Let's say Dro goes out. It was a wild night. Don't remember shit. I don't know.
Sounds like
Whatever.
He's shooting some supermodels because you know he be doing it in his spare time. You know he don't want to go to the brothel. He finds a supermodel.
Jesus Christ.
Cool. They have a night.
consensually.
Of course, yeah. If anything, she took advantage of him. So,
He likes that.
yeah, pause. So
Yo.
so imagine that happens, right? But Dro got a girl at home.
Mhm.
Dro, you'd want your girl to like get over it, forgive you, all the good stuff, right?
In hypothetical land, yes.
Alternate universe.
You don't have
Alternate
no,
universe,
you don't have no
then.
girl, so that's why I'm not using it. That's why I'm
To
using
our
it.
knowledge, we don't know what you do in your private.
That's
life.
true.
You fucking hide everything.
So, you'd want to be forgiven, and all that shit is cool, straight, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So we're saying that on the opposite spectrum of it, if our girl did that shit for work, we wouldn't. That shit could not fly. Niggas do it for free.
And it has to fly type shit. It's a double standard in a way.
Like a girl can be making millions of dollars doing that,
But it's wrong.
but on our end, niggas
I don't
go.
think it's wrong.
Niggas be horny for free.
Yeah, I don't think it's wrong.
But
I think it's just
Not right.
not acceptable for certain people.
okay.
Why you couldn't accept it?
My ego.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Same thing reason you said.
No, I mean I already know.
I'm
Listen.
very. I will openly say I'm not.
Nah, because
crazy.
I'm not gonna have niggas be in the podcast.
Bro, imagine you one night in your crib by yourself and you trying to spank one out and like you see a girl's video showing up on the feed.
That's some
That's
sick ass shit.
insane.
That's tough.
That's
But
tough.
some niggas is into that.
That's cooking.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
It
That
is.
is what cooking
It
is.
is.
No,
Well,
it's-
cooking
no,
is
it's
when
not.
you're there watching
Bro,
it happen.
sex work is a job.
Yeah.
I'm all in support of sex workers.
Yeah, that's great. Me too. I'm not in that field.
That's I wouldn't date someone. Like I said, my girl had an OnlyFans and
That's also different. Like
and
I
she
said.
was doing stuff to herself. And
That's
she was doing whatever to
different.
herself. No,
That's
I'm saying
different.
those would be my limits.
Yeah, that's fine. That's different
That's fine.
because then.
Because niggas could pull up your girl and spank one out, so that's whatever.
Oh yeah, that can still happen.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
with another dude involved in said.
No, I mean, we already threw that out.
Exactly.
I'm
You know what I'm
asking about the mindset.
Yeah.
That's out. I'm asking about the mindset of niggas will go around and whore for free. If a girl was a whatever star, niggas already have this concept of her. I'm just we talked about this last week, but with the rise in like
Yeah, LA wanted to make OnlyFans his next life.
with the rise in porn stars now doing like podcasts and like being, I'm like, yo, these are just like regular people.
I hate that we have to see porn stars.
Yeah, I mean, YouTube is YouTube, but with the rise in them doing like podcasts and starting podcasts and like talking about, I'm like, yo, they're mad like normal. That's just normal people.
Yes, John. These corn stars are normal people outside of.
Hey, some shit you see on the internet, you don't think these people don't do that. There's no way you thought all them girls were normal. You're not gonna throw me under the bus. There is no way you thought all them chicks was just normal girls.
I'm not gonna say all of them.
Listen.
I'm say something.
You're not gonna sit here and tell me you seen some of the things you seen and think, oh yeah, she's just chilling. She likes to go grocery shopping. No, you think it's all days? No,
All days.
I think she's in a torture chamber with Britney Spears' sister on Zoe 109
That's insane. Zoe 109 is
and
crazy.
Raz B and Keely Williams.
We gotta wrap this up.
Oh my God.
We gotta wrap this up.
All right, I guess I'm done now.
This is-
What else? I think that's it. Any final words, fellas, for this week's episode? Thank you guys for liking, subscribing, listening, and all the great things you guys do.
Appreciate y'all tuning in weekly.
Appreciate you guys holding it down. These last 2 months, you guys have been so supportive. There's been a spike in everything. We have a lot of announcements coming up
A lot of
soon.
stuff coming up soon.
So
Yes.
I want to say thank you guys. We love you guys. Do you guys have anything you guys want to say?
Nah, onward and
Close
upward.
out.
No, nothing really. Trust me.
All right. So we're going to end this out. Thank you guys. See you guys next week. Enjoy the rest of your Friday and your weekend.
Go listen to
around
Ice
here.
Spice album.
Yeah.